Do you have multiple loans with high installments? Is debt weighing you down? Police Credit Union has the solution for you. Merge all your commitments into one manageable payment, affordable interest rate, and a comfortable loan repayment term. Break free from those shackles with our Free Yourself Debt Consolidation Loan. Let PCU be the key to your financial freedom. Apply for a Free Yourself loan today. All loans are subject to normal lending criteria. Police Credit Union, your future is safe with us.
So hello and welcome to the second game of today's doubleheader, where we see the Northside Future Stars coming up against the Queen's Park Northzone outfit. I'm here, Darryl Williams, alongside Mr. Gordon Peer. We'll be your commentators to take you through today's proceedings as we set for a very intriguing contest here at the Dig Martin Sporting Complex.
Well, yes, this is a very interesting match for more reasons than one. The Queen's Park Northzone team, they're virtually out of it, but they'll be playing for pride. They will not want to go through a competition without getting a win. But the Northside Future Stars, they, on the other hand, they're in a very close match running here to see if they could get into the semifinals. Of course, the group pretty close at this point in time. So the Northside Future Stars, they would want to be able to get a win. We had the toss that was taken earlier. Gonna wait to see if we're gonna show the toss. In the meantime, the teams have a
Good evening and welcome to match number 16 as we get ready for this interesting encounter. It's the Queen's Park Northzone team. They're up against the Northside Future Stars. We have the officials here, the captain of the Queen's Park team, Mr. Andre Sitaran, and of course we've got Kendall Guerra, the captain of the Northside team. Miss Stephanie Power, she is the match official and she'll give the instructions.
Gentlemen, I have the coin, this is head, this is tail, you are the first name team, you will toss the coin. Mr. Guerra, you will call, while the call is in the air, could you exchange sheets please, gentlemen? Thank you.
Heads.
Heads is the call.
Heads is the call.
We have to do that.
No. There's a bit of an inconvenience there.
Yeah. Heads is the call again, and it's heads.
So, Mr. Guerra, come one second. You called correctly. What are you going to do?
We're going to have a bat.
Any reason why you're going to have a bat?
Because going forward in the tournament, we need to try to up the run rate to at least contest Santa Cruz or going into the last game of Savannah Boys. We have to try to get as much as possible from in front.
What's a possible total for you all?
A 230.
Well, go well. Any changes in your team?
Yeah, Sam Woods come back in for Terrence Size because he's out. And I think that's the only change there. There's Sam Woods for Terrence Size.
Okay, you go well. We'll have Mr. Sitaram in here. You didn't win the toss. You happy with the decision?
Yeah, we would have bowled first anyways. We just wanted to get a gauge of how much we have to chase on at the end, and I think we could raise the run rate to try and at least not come last.
Well, what do you think is a good total to we shook them to?
I would say 150, 160. I think it's chaseable. We have the batting to do it, so we just had to go there and do our best.
It hasn't gone well for you this tournament. Anything that you're going to do different today?
We actually made a few changes to the bowling attack and the batting lineup, so hopefully that will help us in the long run.
Okay, go well. All the best to you. Well, the news from the center is that the Northside Future Stars, they won the toss and have decided to bat first.
Well, that was the toss. The two teams are just meeting the officials here. The officials for this match, Mr. Wilburn Small and Clyde Gaskin. And then there's Ms. Stephanie Powers, who's the match official, who's been doing a very good job thus far. We have the starting lineup for you, I think.
I'll have the Queen's Park Cricket Club starting lineup. They are led by Andre Sitaram, the captain, Jesse Sukwa, number 7, Namir Sipol, number 23, Andre Suglal, number 46, Nakilon Bab, number 5, Bradley Budu, 117, Adrian Burke, 26, Akshay Kulai, number 17, and Matthew DeCosta rounds up their starting 11.
Well, for the North Side Future Stars, we've got Claude Vines, number 3, Darrell Dennison, number 7, Ramon Diaz, number 23, Akil Guerra, 21, Kendall Guerra, the captain, 37, Kaifa Hernandez, number 52, Junior James, 33, Terrence James, he's out today, Andre Medina, Darius Padella, 68, Trevor Padella, 30, Dave Samuj, the number 12, and Jairam Wahid, that's number 64. He rounds up the starting lineups. The two guest players for the team is Dave Samuj and Jairam Wahid. So that's the teams for this important clash as we see the Queen's Park boys just taking the field. The fans, they continue to pack the stands. Yes, it's a beautiful stand. Crowd in the stands here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex.
So we see the coach of the Queen's Park outfit, Mr. Miguel Party, at the helm of these youngsters, trying to get a win under their name here and probably upset the advocate somewhat as the Northside Future Stars look to go further in this tournament and book a semi-final spot. But they will have other ideas. So we have had a good day of cricket. You've seen the pitch play accordingly. It's a bit up and down.
Yeah,
Once effort.
Yeah, Clyde Gaskin. Yeah, the pitch has been fair. I think the ball has been coming onto the bat. You got values for a shot. Young Lal in the opening game. Yeah, he was able to play his shots freely. We saw, even in the combining ends, you saw a bit of a cameo between where Ray Campbell as well as Simmons able to hit the ball cleanly as the umpires just getting some refreshments here from the sponsors, Blue Waters and Stamina. Mr. Wilburn, as he said, if you play with fire, you will burn. Small, as he walks out. And the two batters going into bat is none other than Adrian Medina, the number 4, together with Akil Guerra. They'll want to get a good start going here for the North Side Future Stars.
So with a lot of the mantle left for the rest of the team since the departure of Terrence Hine, who's currently playing his trade in the Surrey Jaguars in the Canadian Global T20 tournament. Andre Medina is more so like the utility player. He has taken up different roles. We may see him in this game opening both batting and bowling, so a lot's left to be desired on the young serviceman. Let's see how he goes in this afternoon's proceedings. Andre Sitaram will have the new ball, the young man that opened the bowling in the last game and come back in the back end and bowl left unorthodox. A little bit of Gary Subas in him there. What do you think?
Yeah, he did well starting off. That was Sitaran, as we see on screen, the young Kulai, who's they're fielding at the long on. Yes, it's a right-hand batter, so it's the long on region. Sitaram, he started well in all the games thus far, but he's just lost his way. He's about his second or third over, and he's gone for some runs. He'll want to correct that today, as he's able to swing the ball around well, a left-hand bowler, a la Bernard Julian, and as you said, of course, Gary Sobers, the greatest of them all. But he's has a task here. He's good up against Medina. He's beating him outside the awesome, just as we say. Ball moving away, but there it's dying on the pitch.
So as the saying goes, a left-hand orthodox or a left-hand seamer is a rare entity in any form of cricket. So you're going to welcome that. And if you get the both in one player, I guess all augurs well for that particular player, and he will be an asset to any team. So we see Medina taking strike to Sitaram here. It's a big heave there, first up. Not getting behind the line of that delivery. He looks to have some intent here early up in this fixture. As the captain mentioned, they want to get runs on the board to help that run rate climb considerably moving forward.
Yeah, good shape in. Considering the run rate, Santa Cruz would have scored over 200. That one just played down, just getting on the front foot. So Santa Cruz would have scored over 200, so that would have definitely helped their run rate. Santa Cruz 2 from 3, North Coast 1 from 2. So they play today, they will want to win and then apply some pressure on Monday when they play the combined team. But it's one game at a time. They have to get a win here first.
Stay in the race. This one is a badly lined delivery down the line of the leg stump and tucked away neatly. And he will pick up 4 runs, getting inside the line of that delivery.
Yeah, badly lined, just turn off the legs, and Burke was always going to be second in that race. Just coming off a bat and pan. Yeah.
It's a very close call there. I would not want to be in the umpire's shoes there at all. So welcome back to our colleague, Mr. Wilson, who will be joining us shortly in the commentary box after having a relatively unscathed game earlier today. Not much decision making. Other than a lot of sixes, his arms are well stretched out there earlier. So let's test the voice a bit later.
Yeah. So it's Sitaram who's going to continue here. Decent over thus far, only 4 from it. He'd want to close off with a good delivery. And that's just guided into the gully region. Oh, and the return hitting Medina. Well, that finishes off the first over. After 1 over, the Northside Future Stars, they're 4 without loss.
4 without loss. So it's a lovely crowd here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. Coming out in all their glory is the Northside Future Stars. So the Queen's Park outfit needing a win to add some respectability to their outing here at the Northzone T20 Festival. So we're going to see spin.
So it's Supol, one of the guest players, who's going to take up the attack from the southern end. He's going to be bowling to Guerra, Akil that is.
So this is going to be a favorable matchup. The right-hand off spinner moving the ball away from the lefty. Let's see how this unfolds. See what the feel is. It's a very good start here from the Sitaram-led Parkite outfit. Starting with a slip this time. It's important to apply some pressure early up. So the field is a long on and a deep backward square on the boundary. A tight ring of fielders on the offside. Starts with a short third man, a backward point, a cover, extra cover, and a mid-off.
So Supol just getting ready to bowl. Umpire Small ensuring that Guerra is ready. So we have the delivery. Just guides this one out to the point region. No run conceded. So a dot delivery. Remember, the Northside Future Stars, they'll want to get a move on. Okay, this one played out into the offside. Guerra.
Unable to pierce the gap there, straight to Bradley Boodoo at the cover point region. So Namir Sipol taking up his normal role of opening the bowling. This one is getting the outside edge and past the dive in. Andre Sitaram is going to run close to the boundary. A bit of footwork there in the end by Reyes Gopal. Chance created there.
Just making some fielding adjustments to the fielder. The fielder is a man at mid-off, extra cover, backward point, third man, as the backward point gets into the action. Slip, a boundary rider at backward square. We could say more square leg than backward. There's a man at mid-wicket and a man at long on. So the boundary riders out at long on and square leg. Driven. Oh, it's through the hands of Matthew there. And he'll not be, that's the Costa. It's through his hands. Not sure if it's an opportunity or it was a bum ball.
But that's a very good start here by the Queen's Park outfit thus far, just yielding some 7 runs inside of the second over. So they will want to start and start well indeed inside of the power play. I think the Northside Future Stars, with their back against the wall with the huge loss of Terrence Hines, makes them look a complete different unit now.
Yeah, you definitely can't replace Terrence Hines in local cricket at any level.
See Paul to Medina. This one is on the line of the off stump and just defensively played. That brings the end of the second over. The score remains on 7 without loss.
After 2.
Subway Series presents the Italianos. 3 new subs made with an Italian flair. Say ciao to the zesty hotshot Italiano, the tastier than ever ultimate BMT, or go all in with the boss. Each served with a free 16-ounce drink. Elevate your game at Subway.
So we're back here live. We see Andre Sitaram to continue from the northern end. He'll be bowling to Guerra for the first time.
Yeah, he had a good start his first over, just going for 4 runs. But that has been the story of every game that he has started with thus far. He's been economical. His first 1 or 2 overs, and then it's there where the plot changes. Let's see how it goes this time.
He's a short guy in stature, so his trajectory. Let's see how he goes. This one is
caught. Fanilia does the fielding in the covers. Only 1. They'll take that. Fanilia there, you see a ban on his knee. He went down in the last game.
Heavily strapped. So let's see if the Queen's Park outfit can bounce back here. It's a bit too little, too late, but as I mentioned before, playing for pride. A win will always be a win. So Sitaram to Medina now. This one is drive defensively back to the middle fieldsman Bradley Boodoo.
Now, you were at the toss and you heard the logic of the captain, Kendall Guerra, for batting first. Do you agree with that? Or do you say restrict the batters, they put it aside, restrict them to a small total and chase quickly?
I am. It's a case of, we'll get back to that after this delivery. This one is peeling off the inside edge down to the backward square region. They go for 2. This is a close call. And Medina makes it back eventually. That's a very good point you made, Godi. And I think that their strength will be definitely their bowling now with the likes of the left-handed Guerra and Medina, who had a good spell in the first game. So
it's a free hit, and that spells trouble. That was how Andre Sitaram went to pieces. He had a few no-ball calls, and after that, so I don't know if he has a replay button, because it seems like this movie, we've seen it already. This is just as before.
Point away. And into the stands. The young lady there seems to be in a bit of danger. And Medina, after being relatively quiet, has broken the shackles here.
And just like that, the run rate begins to go up. Already 3 legal deliveries and 9 runs. As we see there again, it was in the arc and out the park by Medina.
Good strike there. But like you mentioned to it, I think that if they are on the mission of scoring runs, they need to put a little more impetus and a little more intent inside of the power play. And this one is another good delivery there by Sitaram, beating Medina all ends up there.
A good comeback delivery. He'll want to definitely tighten things up, try to ensure that it doesn't get away from him. As a bowler, sometimes, just as the commentator would say, I saw this movie already. As a bowler, you start to think that, oh my goodness.
It's a little bit of deja vu, and this is
a delivery.
Oh my goodness, how did he miss? Jesse Sukwa.
A comedy of errors. The ball stuck
boy,
in his
oh
hands.
boy.
He went past the wicket. It would have been more run out than a stumping. In the end, he didn't release the ball. Medina had already given up. And when he realized that the ball didn't come out, look at this. He missed the whole stump. And then Medina able. He could have hit the stump with his gloves. He attempted to throw the ball on the wicket.
It happens.
It never came out.
Boy, oh boy, how costly that miss can be. But I think Andrew Medina just needs to settle here. He looks a bit flustered, trying to do too much at this point in time. A shutter ball is as much as he's trying to play here. He can easily settle.
Just as they say, a shutter ball. Trying to do too much, as the youngsters say.
This one is a vividly lined delivery, looking for some swing and overcompensating, and eventually signal a wide by the umpire. So it's a stop-start here from both teams. Nobody really breaking the shackles and going to front, as they say in horse racing commentary. So Sitaram needs to deliver for his team.
Into the pads, and it's a dot delivery. So at the end of 3, the Northside Future Stars, after winning the toss and deciding to bat first, they're 18 without loss. Medina on 12, Gera on 4.
So Jesse Sukra will definitely be thinking about that missed chance there. Hope he puts it behind him. As we see the scorecard, Andrew Medina, 12 from Titi with 1 KFC maximum on a boundary. Akil Gera, relatively sedate, 4 from 6 deliveries. So we go through the team as Claude Devines, Daryl Dennison, Ramon Diaz, the big hit in Ramon Diaz, Kendall Gera, the captain, Kiefer Hernandez, and not forgetting Dave Samud. So the left-hander on strike again. As we see our bowling change is not.
So Youngberg, who's going to be bowling the Brumwa look-alike in terms of his action. Youngberg, Adrian Berg, he's with the ball. He's been decent thus far in the competition, especially when he's bowling first stop in his first spell. I think today, though, he may just be put under some pressure because the Northside Future Stars are trying to go. As the young people say, you're seeing from Medina doing the most. He's doing the most. Hasn't just gotten off as yet. Now, the good thing for the young man is when a batter is in that sort of mood, the
chances is going to come.
Opportunities present themselves. They start down the leg side.
What is a very interesting ploy here is to see the captain giving him that amount of confidence and belief to start with a slip at this point in time.
He's selling him ball outside the horse stump. He has not obliged yet, going down the leg side.
Not only agree with the line delivery. Jesse Sukwa unable to collect, and they go through for a bye.
Supol did well there to get behind the keeper and stop what would have been a 4 byes.
Oh, it could have even crashed into the helmet as well for 5 penalty runs. So brings Medina back on strike here.
This is going to be a battle within a battle. 2 wides, delivery bold. One would be, so it's 3 run already conceded. No legal deliveries bold just yet. Let's push back up on the offside by Medina. So he's going well here. This is Burke.
So we see the slip still employed. A backward point, cover, extra cover, mid-off, long on, and backward square are the 2 boundary riders at this time. So it's a big heave, and he's gone the distance here. A KFC maximum searching for swing and going in the slot, as they say, and easily deposited by Andre Medina.
He just got in the arc there, just pitched up, looking to get some swing. Medina, he's in the mood to go. We saw early his intentions. So anything that's pitched up, he's going to have a go. If you're short, he's going to have a go. And what better time than in the power play? He flicks this one over mid-wicket. 1, 2 bounces and into the fence for 4. So Medina, he's under charge here.
So that's consecutive boundaries there by Medina. As we see this one again, foolish delivery, whipped away easily in the end to the vacant mid-wicket region. I think at this point in time, it's a bad field placing by the captain here. I think the backward square is not needed. He's not going short. He's not an express pace to trouble Medina at all. So the backward square could have come around to mid-wicket or even come inside the circle. Chance there. But Burke unable. That's a good fielding there by Fonilia, covering the ground quickly and getting a return in. So the score moves up to 32 without loss.
A piece of feeling there by Fonilia, probably just giving some advice to the young man, Adrian Burke. He's been hit for back-to-back boundaries, able to get that single. He started with the 2 wides, so he'll be under a little pressure. Remember, this Queen's Park team coming into this game without a win from their 3 previous games. They'll want to fix that. A proud club, Queen's Park. I'm sure the TVs will be on at the Oval.
Good looking delivery, swinging back very late there.
A loud appeal. The TVs will be on at the Oval, and they'll be cheering on the young lads, and they'll also be very critical. I heard them discussing when their teams are playing, and those senior men of the Queen's Park. Yeah,
there's one thing for certain.
Very proud
Advancing
club.
down the track, unable to get Burke away, and that brings the end to the over. A lengthy one. Adrian Burke going for 14 of his first.
Since they were on sale, Laura bought these umbrella shoes without thinking. Literally, without thinking. Hungry for deals? You'd better come and satisfy it at KFC before doing something crazy. 7 pieces of delicious chicken with a bucket of fries. The KFC Wow Bucket for $119.95.
Complex, as we see a bowling change from the northern end. We will see Gopal taking up the attack. Riaz Gopal from the northern end, as a change is being made in the commentary box, as well as I welcome my colleague, Mr. Wilson. Pleasant good night, sir. So we see the Queen's Park team ringing the changes here. Captain Andre Sitaram looking for that much needed breakthrough. We can see the composition of this team, Mr. Wilson, is a relatively young bunch of guys. This one is punched over the long outfields, man. Badly judged there by Bradley Boodoo.
Well, it seemed like he was charging in to take that one, and when he got there, he realized it was just sailing over his head.
Some error in judgment there by Bradley Boodoo and costing his team 6 runs and a missed opportunity. Riaz Gopal will not be happy at all, as we see Andrew Medina motoring along. Moves on to 29 from 19 deliveries. Well, Kera is a bare bystander this time. And this one is crunched away. It's going to take some catching. And it's unable to heal it in. And they run too. Medina looks like a man on a mission.
Well, it seems, he's trying to utilize the power play. They only allow 2 fieldsmen outside the 30-yard circle. And he's going hell for leather. As was said earlier on, he came into the mission. His captain told him, you've got to get us off to a good start. And that's what he's looking to do.
Indeed, indeed. Like I made mention before, I think as much as not to be overcritical of the captaincy of Andre Sitaram, I think that we have seen Andre Medina, he has not played a shot through the extra cover region. And this one is flicked away nicely. It's going to run close to the boundary. He's going to have to get around there. Is Kulai. Eventually does, and they limits them to 2. I think he has not played a shot through the extra cover region, so the man at the super boundary makes relatively no sense.
Well, it seems like it's a normal fielding position, as it may be what the bowler wants. And if the captain has a say his way, you can tell him, bring him in and bowl accordingly.
So it's Gopal again. This one is punched through the cover region. They go through for a comfortable single. Bradley Boodoo making contact with the ball and efficiently stopping it this time.
Well, as you would say, Queen's Park Club, they are a very proud club, and they would not want to go to a tournament having lost all of their games. And they are looking to, as you said, play for pride here. The North Side Future Stars, they are 43 without loss. We are in over number 5. What would their total be at the end of 20 overs?
So Gopal at the top of his mark here. It's gone on to be a relatively expensive over in the context of things. Is 11 off his over with 1 delivery left. So he will want to finish well, as we see some minor changes being made. Here's Gopal again, passes the umpire and bowls the Gera. This one is up in the air, chance, and it's a simple caught and bowl. Gopal strikes.
It looked like Gera wasn't looking himself there. That one looked like he held it back a bit, and he was through the shot before the ball in which him, so it was an easy bowl and court opportunity there for the bowler.
So a much needed breakthrough. 43 for 1 after 5. Kera, the bare bystander in the partnership of 43, as we see some Queen's Park supporters. That's the dad of the young Richards in the Queen's Park lineup. See this one again here. Gopal digging in that one and getting the desired result. A comfortable catch in the end. So that brings the captain, Kendall Guerra, replaced by his brother. So let's see how he goes here. A very attacking batsman. So some minor changes here as we see that's the end of the 5th over, what brings the end of the power play after this 6th over. There's a bowling change. Looks to be Matthew De Costa taking up the attack from, as we see supporters continue to come in.
Well, we must say thanks to our camera team. They have been roaming and bringing us such wonderful pictures and have the supporters indeed up in the area.
So here's De Costa. Let's see how he starts. This one is badly lined down to the line of the leg stump and whipped away nicely off the legs by Andre Medina. He looks to be in ominous form here. Putting that chance behind him, not bothering him, that's for certain. Jesse Sukwa is continuing to cry over spilled milk for missing that. That's a badly lined delivery. Short and whipped away nicely there, Mr. Wilson.
Yes, I must say so. De Costa starting badly, pitching at one shot. It was asked to be hit, and Medina obliged and got 4 valuable runs for his team. They're looking to push on from here in the final of the power play overs.
I know we were speaking off air that you were having a very comical conversation with Mr. Matthew De Costa from his last day's performance. We'll get to that after this delivery. As Medina butting with confidence here. This one is tossed up and driven nicely. Gloriously played through the extra cover region. And that will run into the fence. Taking Andre Medina up to 42. Elegantly played. Boy, oh boy, that's a shot of class from the young man. Yes. Given the width and the room outside the line of the off stump and throwing his hands at it. Successfully getting a boundary.
And he found the cap there. Not a man move. I don't think the Nutsman is here in the stands. You know, everybody say when in the oval, not a man move except the Nutsman who will be selling nuts.
That is true, but I mean, I'll pick your brain a little bit here, Mr. Wilson, after this delivery. Costa changing his line down. This one is badly lined again. It's whipped away, but the man at the boundary will cut it off. So that's some 9 runs coming off first 3 deliveries. But with that being said, I will recall or test your memory somewhat here. The shot that young Christian Lal played, the cover drive of Yusuf Ramlogan, I still believe that's a shot of the tournament. Down on one knee, bended, and gloriously played through the cover. What do you think?
Well, he has the advantage of youth and youth on his side, and it looked like he has been watching a lot of films of Brian Lara and all these great left-handers or right-handers, but he really executed that shot on a take. Oh!
Kera is into the arc immediately. It's a bit of footwork there. What would have been a wonderful catch had Funilia, but as we know, he's heavily strapped, nursing an injury, unable to get around. We see some lovely supporters of the North Coast Future Stars smiling brightly as it's a Colgate ad.
That looked like a drop catch. Oh,
yes, he just didn't.
Doing some lovely footwork. I don't know if he's advertising for Angus Eve for the national team.
It's well trapped. So De Costa in what's proving to be an expensive over thus far, making some minor adjustment as we see Medina approaching that landmark on strike again. Here's De Costa to Medina. This one is flighted and is driven nicely, but straight to the fieldsman at this time, unable to get away off the square.
Not getting proper purchase there is Medina. He was looking to go over the top. The ball wasn't actually up for him to play a shot.
From an off-spinner's perspective, I think he's giving the ball a bit too much air inside of the power play. Should have been a little flatter, use the trajectory. This one is tossed up and it's a loud shout and he's given. Andre Medina goes for a well-played 43 of some 26 deliveries. Looks a bit frustrated with himself there, annoyed.
Again, he's looking at his bat. Like if he played, he walked across from the game before.
This is the drop chance there earlier. Guerra first delivery, looking to signal his intent and dropping.
We're looking for the replay from Medina. I don't know why he's always looking at his bat. He walked across, trying to get it away to the leg side. Didn't make proper contact. He didn't make any contact. I was hit plumb in front, and the umpire had no other choice but to send him. I think that's the winner of the final of the match for the first game there. She has a prize and she's really celebrating. I think the big man that looked like Diaz, who is coming out.
In fact, it is Kiefer Hernandez.
Okay, it seems like the north side, future sides continue to change up the batting lineup.
So it's Kiefer Hernandez Kiefer Hernandez, the new batsman.
Yeah. Are you hearing us?
So Kendall Guerra, the captain, looking to play a captain's innings. We see Reyes Gopal coming back into the attack after being successful in his first over. So the field is able to spread now. We see there's a long off, a long on, a deep mid-wicket, a cover on the boundary, and a backward square. The four inside the circle is a third man, a fine leg, a backward point, and a short extra cover. Looking for that catch as Gopal starts. So
that one is left alone by Guerra. He played an outstanding captain in their last game when they were able to get over the line. And
this young man
in some position
looks to emulate that of Riyad Emirates, similarly built structure, and doing the same with the ball. As we see, a slip is being employed now. It's not a bad ploy at all. Bowling to the new batsman.
I would say it wasn't a bad power play, 52 for the loss of 2. Oh, Guerra looking to play big there. Not getting across, not getting in line. And missing, not taken by the keeper.
So, as my co-commentator says, his famous line, dot balls are like gold dust. So they are applying some pressure here now.
Queen's Park Cricket Club outfit is looking to pull things back here after the power play.
So there's another good delivery there, just on the line of outside of the off stump, the corridor of uncertainty here. Guerra unable to put his foot through the line and hit through the line of the deliveries. He's a bit tentative thus far.
It seems like he's looking for help from the umpires. He's like he's in the appeal court. He's only appealing while the umpire is not signaling wide.
You know how you feel about that. And this one is driven nicely. Not getting much meat off the bat there. So, finally a single off this. The 7th over takes the score up to 54 for 2. Brings the big guy, Kiefer Hernandez, into strike.
So it looked like the Northside Future Star, they're looking to consolidate and build for the total that the skipper would have been looking for. He's out there now and he has to do the job. He may have a total in mind and he has to do the job, stay there and do that rebuilding work for his team.
Clearly, Kupol has other ideas. This one is driven behind the backward point region. Cut away. Suglal does the fielding there. Not to be overcritical here, but I believe that it has to be something in the water on the North Coast. These guys are in excess of 6 feet, 350 pounds. Some big guys, some big units in this North Coast outfit.
It might be the water, it could be from the sea. You know, the sea blast is very effective. You know. It may have made you put on a lot of pounds.
So Gopal looking to finish and finish well here. This one is... So this one is peeling outside the outside edge of the bat, going down to the third man fielder. But some poor running there, and they go through for a single. So that's the end of the 7 over. Is now 56 for 2.
Lotus brings you quality ingredients to help your culinary adventures. Lotus all-purpose flour for all your baking needs. Lotus Baker's flour for breads, pizzas, roti and paos. Lotus cake flour for lighter cakes, muffins, biscuits and pastries. Lotus whole wheat flour for the health conscious wanting more fiber. Lotus cassava and wheat flour, an exceptional blend of natural cassava and wheat flour, adding a mild flavor to your baked goods. Create your good food moments today. Lotus, the confidence to create.
And we're back here live at the Digger Martin Sporting Complex. So we see Matthew de Costa to continue. A bit of favor we'll hear from the captain. Do you think I would have definitely looked to make a change from that end? What do you think?
Well, he picked up a wicket, you know. So when you pick up a wicket, the captain has a little bit more confidence in you that you could carry on, even if the over went for 14 runs.
So the Costa to Guerra. This one is tossed up and there's a bit of turn there, a bit of purchase on this one there. Matthew de Costa finally finding his line and length there. That's a typical off-spinning delivery, long forward and beating all ends up.
Well, it seems like Guerra is playing out of element. He has gone into a shell there. He's not really being attacking as he should be.
This one is another well-flighted delivery. Caressed all along the ground, straight to Andre Sitaram. The captain does the fielding. We look forward to his remaining 2 overs. You never know what we're going to get. If we're going to get left-hand orthodox, so he's going to come back and bowl some left-hand seam.
Well, it seems like all players these days are all-rounders. They might start off bowling pace and they come back bowling switch.
So as we deal with some minor technical difficulties, we work around that. We see Kiefer Hernandez into strike now. The big guy. See if he packs a punch. Looks like he could be contesting Frank Simmons for the biggest 6 of the day. The Costa passes the umpire and bowls. This one is a well-flighted delivery, a bit of purchase again there. Peeling off the inside edge. They go through for a single, but it's 2 big guys. So 2 might be a bit of a tedious task at this time.
We have to remember that the Olympics started yesterday, so if these guys are looking, they'll have to get their running shoes on to get back for 2.
Well, you know, as time has gone by, you know, they always say that the person who's a striker always runs harder. And the non-striker is not interested, as this one is tossed up again. Nicely played off the legs by Guerra there. They go through for yet another single. Takes the total up to 59 for 2 inside of the 8th over, as you see. The crowds continue to come in here at the Digger Martin Sporting Complex.
Well, they're not really being that aggressive. They're just looking for singles to keep the scoreboard ticking. Or maybe until the 10th over when they'll be looking to launch.
This one is crossed up. Covering the line of delivery here is Hernandez. Ball doing a bit too much there, turning. So Machu de Costa, after going for 10 in his first over, has come back and come back well. Just 3 singles off this delivery. He would want to close off well. Thought delivery, or even better yet, a wicket. Hernandez will have other ideas. This one almost sneaking through there. Bit flatter delivery this time.
So, at the end of the 8th over is 60 for the loss of 2.
And we're back here live. So the current situation here, the North Side Future Stars are currently 60 for 2, looking to post a formidable total here, which will see them record their second win if they go on to win here. But Riaz Gopal and the Parkites have other ideas. You see, this one is a foolish delivery, peeling outside of the outside edge, and goes to the fence now. They will take it as they come, Mr. Wilson.
Yes, they would. It seems like they're looking, these 2 batters have settled down and they're now looking to put their foot on the accelerator and push their team onto a big total.
It's a big guy there. He's going to use the long handle and definitely try to cash in on some waywardly lined deliveries here from Riaz Gopal.
Gopal has been bowling a nice, tidy line and length so far.
It's a good comeback delivery, running past the outside edge there is Gopal. I mean, from your perspective and cricketing knowledge, Mr. Wilson, I think a wicketkeeper standing up to a seamer always plays on the batsman's mind. He's not as comfortable if he was back in his normal keeping stance.
Yes, because you could have come down the pitch, you could have moved about, but once he's there, you have to stay in your crease. Because if he gets through and you're out there, he gets an easy wicket.
So that one down the leg side there, not taken cleanly by Jesse Sukwa. So a bit of indecisiveness here from Gopal. A lot of mixture, a lot of variety, but he needs to stay bang on target. These 2 batsmen will look to cash in. This one is a shortish delivery. It's punching away straight down to the long on fieldsman, which is Bradley Budu, who rifles in a throw.
Well, we haven't seen Budu come into the attackers yet. He has bowled in the previous games.
I think he actually has a 4-wicket haul.
Yes, and I don't know if the captain saved him to bring him in the last 10 overs where teams might be going hell for leather.
So Gopal again, ambling run up is this one is Guerra just punching this one back down too long off again. So I think they have in their repertoire probably 3 off spinners in Namir Sipol, Bradley Budu, and Machu de Costa. We have not seen Fonillier come into the attack as well. I don't know if he's fit to bowl, seeing that injury.
I don't think he has bowled in the tournament. I did the first game he did not bowl.
So this one is driven defensively into the cover region, straight to the fieldsman, unable to get a run. So we see Namir Sipol helping Andrew Sitaram here somewhat with his experience in this field placing and decision making.
And that's what I like to see, Gav. You know, the senior players or the invited players are helping the youngsters along. Even
this one is cut away nicely over the point region, and he benefits from another boundary here, taking the score up to 72. Slashing and slashing hard.
Well, I don't know if the bowler likes that shot. It was from the first ball of the over, it went for 4, and the last ball of the over was the same bit. So it's 72 for the loss of 2 after 9 overs. So the Northside Future Stars looking to push on here. They are rebuilding. The skipper is there. He's 10 from 11 deliveries. Hernandez is 9 from 8 deliveries.
So we see the projected total has gone up to 160. So we see the scorecard here. Andrew Medina has LBW Bowl match with the Costa for 43. 4 4s and 3 KFC maximums. Akil Guerra, Cotton Bowl, Reyes Mohammed, Reyes Gopal. So this partnership yielding some 19 runs from 18 balls. Both contributing 9.
It's Sipol who is back into the attack. I think he bowled the first over from this end. And Guerra bangs that one there. Oh, and that goes all the way. The fielder there didn't have much room to go across, but that was hit like a bullet.
So you see that one there over pitch. And Guerra driving nicely. The captain on the fence there, Sitaram, unable to cover ground efficiently to put in a stop.
Remember, Guerra has a bit of form. He came off a 15 the last game, so he's looking to carry on from where he left off. And the decision that he made to bat first to put a score on the board, he has to back himself.
So Sipol into Guerra. This one is a short pitch delivery, just getting on top of this one. And defensively pushing down to the longer fieldsman for a single. So it brings the big guy, Kiefer Hernandez. Muscular stature of this young man. Can probably deposit the ball to all parts of the ground.
Good, it's just left to be seen. Oh, this one is wicket to wicket there. He could do no more than just fend that there into the offside. Well, fielder Sipol, he's not floating up anything. He's zipping it through now.
Sipol again. This one's a quicker, flatter delivery. Changing trajectory here, that's for certain. So, in the words of that kind gentleman, Mr. Gordon Peer, gold dust at this point in time.
Yes, all dot balls are gold dust. Once it's not being scored off of, and the teams have to work a little even harder. Oh, this one is banging it away there. The fieldsman coming up the boundary, keeps them down to 1. So, Sipol playing no nonsense cricket there. He made sure that Guerra got back in his crease. So it's 77-2. We are in over number 10. At the end of this over, I think we'll have the blue water break.
So Sipol to bowl the last delivery of the 10th over. This one is on the line of the leg stump. Swinging away is Guerra, unable to make any contact. And that concludes the 10th over. The score is now 77-2 as we have the Blue Waters drink break.
Blue Waters posse identified! Somebody pass blue water, somebody bring blue water, somebody get blue water, and we ready now. When you feeling hard, take a blue water spray. Take a blue water spray. In your school or home, take a blue water spray. When the bus run out, take a blue water spray. Party
Here at GMMB, love is the currency. And let's show you how we are able to transfer that energy into real conversations. Manners and respect.
Respect, my brother.
Respect, man. Speaking about respect, Adrian, I mean, how important is it to the whole banking experience?
So us at GMMB, as you know, we push a vision of love within our mission, and the purpose of that vision of love as it pertains to respect is us empathizing with our clients, being able to acknowledge their current position so that we could tailor a solution for them, because everyone's position is not the same. So our vision of love allows us to connect with our customers and our clients respectively and provide them that unique service.
Truth be told, it's GMMB, banking for real, with real people, manners and respect.
Always, my brother.
Every time. JMMB.
It's banking for real.
Il mondo molecolare, una splendida unione tra scienza
Do you have multiple loans with high installments? Is that weighing you down? Police Credit Union has the solution for you. Merge all your commitments into one manageable payment, affordable interest rate, and a comfortable loan repayment term. Break free from those shackles with our Free Yourself Debt Consolidation Loan. Let PCU be the key to your financial freedom. Apply for a Free Yourself loan today. All loans are subject to normal lending criteria. Police Credit Union, your future is safe with us.
Lotus brings you quality ingredients to help your culinary adventures. Lotus all-purpose flour for all your baking needs. Lotus Baker's flour for breads, pizzas, roti and paos. Lotus cake flour for lighter cakes, muffins, biscuits and pastries. Lotus whole wheat flour for the health conscious wanting more fiber. Lotus cassava and wheat flour, an exceptional blend of natural cassava and wheat flour, adding a mild flavor to your baked goods. Create your good food moments today. Lotus, the confidence to create.
Northzone team, thus far, the Northside Future Stars, they're 77 for 2 after winning the toss and deciding to bat first. What are your thoughts on that decision and them being 77 for 2 after 10?
Well, I believe the captain has put real faith in his batters to go out there and put a total on the board that they could defend, because I believe if you have to win, I thought you'd have put the side in and try to limit them and try to get the runs in as limited amount of overs as possible to boost your run rate. But he has gone the other direction. I see the skipper for Queen's Park team has come back at the start of after the Blue Waters drinks break.
Well, it's Andrew Sitaram who's going to continue from the northern end. He's going to be bowling to Hernandez. We know Hernandez can hit a long ball, but he's pedestrian thus far this evening, just 13 from 12 deliveries.
Well, it seems like he and the skipper Guerra, they will be rebuilding the innings after Medina got out for about 43. So they have rebuilt quite nicely. The score moves on to 78. We're in 11th over, and I believe that they were looking to push on from here.
Yes, we'll be able to see what is the mood in the camp by how they approach these overs. As you see, Sitaram just looking to bowl his left arm orthodox now. Short, and there's a big hee-haw.
I feel Garrett felt that he missed out. He looked like he almost had an emancipation gift there.
Yeah,
it was short, part of the line going on the leg side, and that should have been deposited somewhere in the road.
This time he drives this one straight back. Bisects the two fielders. A beautiful shot there by Guerra. He was back and it looked like a mere push back past the bowler, but it raced away along the ground here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex by setting the man at long on and long off and into the boundary for 4.
Gordon, I don't know if Guerra had bought a Timex. That was pure time in there. The fielder didn't have a chance to get anywhere close to it. As they said, not a man move except the Nutsman.
Yeah.
Got that one.
There he's again, just pushing this one up on the onside. Yeah, while I was doing some camera work, I saw one of my former schoolmates, in fact, my captain at Terrell, I think that it was, they were twin, Terrell and Orel, Ram Rickersing. I saw them in the stands here. He's bowling. So Hernandez is bowled neck and crock there by Sitaram. Sitaram gets the breakthrough. Queen's Park have the wicket as Hernandez goes bowled by Sitaram.
Well, it seems, Gordon, that Sitaram came back. He opened the bowling. They said medium pace or medium fast. Now he has turned the spin and he's whipping the wards. I don't know why he doesn't start off in that vein. Same thing like earlier on in the game. Earlier on, he has always been bowling medium pace line and length. He has slowed it down as he has gone past 40, and he is getting much more pitches and picking up much more wickets.
Well, the Queen's Park team just in their huddle, and up next is going to be Padilla, who's going to be, as we look at it here again, he just went across the line, not much foot movement, a bigger swipe at it at best, as Darius Padilla walks out to the center.
Well, it seems that from the last game, Gordon, that the Northside Future Stars are changing their batting lineup. I know in the last game, Diaz came in, and he played a wonderful luck with his captain to take his team over the line. So I don't know if they're looking to give other batters a chance to get some time in the middle and build a score.
As Padilla takes his guard from umpire Gaskin. Looks like he's asking for middle and leg.
And Gordon, as we're coming to the business end of the tournament, teams are looking to put themselves into position for the semi-finals. So they're looking at their batting lineup, they're looking at their bowling lineup also to make sure they have everything right.
Yeah, but almost a mix-up. Some good fielding there by Matthew De Costa.
Well, it seems that he was throwing his frame around. It looked like Padilla, I don't know if he's on another network. He looked like he didn't get through with the service. He was calling for a single that was non-existent.
So at the end of 11 overs, the Northside Future Stars are the 83 for 3.
So as we look there, watch at the bowling figures. Gopal, he's 1 for 25 of 3 overs. De Costa is 1 for 14 off 2. Chicharan, he's 1 for 21 of 3 overs. Paul hasn't taken any wicket, but his 2 overs only cost 9 runs. And Burke, his 1 over cost 14 runs. Are the bowlers used so far from the Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone?
Yeah, so we're gonna see Matthew De Costa, better known for his scoring all over Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes, he has made a lot of runs in scoring. Even said there might be other people runs, but he's back out there into the field. He seems as he looks like he needs to get a little workout. He's about to start, I believe it's Guerra playing a nothing shot there. Seems like, well, I believe he's in Coast Guards. They may be doing a lot of fishing down there, Gordon.
Yeah, he's just hanging that bat out there, not getting any touch to it. Remember, you're watching the Northzone T20 Festival here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex, put on by the Northzone Cricket Council as they continue to foster cricket in the northern part of Trinidad and Tobago. We want to give special thanks to the Prime Minister's Sport and Culture Fund that has assisted us with this event. And for the broadcast, we want to thank NLCB as well as the NFM, the National Flour Mills of Trinidad and Tobago, as all parties have come together in one grand team to push sport forward. Of course, this the Diego Martin Sporting Complex, recently opened, if you can say relatively recent, just about 5 years or so that it has been open. And it really has been a journey from what it was to what it is. And these beautiful settings provide the backdrop of entertaining cricket as we have the action continuing here. As we look at the groups, here's driven by Padella. Good work by Sitaram. Poor running though by the batters. Only one run there.
It seems going like they were ball watching. They thought he bisected the boat long on and long off, but the fielders came around and did some very good fielding there, keeping them down to one.
Yeah. You would expect a little better from them here at this point. So they're finding it difficult to get the ball off the square here. Remember, this match is a Group 2 match, a group that includes Pool 9, Savannah Boys, Santa Cruz Sports, and Queen's Park. The Savannah Boys are the perfect 3 from 3. Pool 9, they are 1 from 3. Just missing there. We'll have to look at the umpire to see if there was any bat on that. Umpire will burn small, signals leg by, so a bit of pad in it. And that brings the over to an end. So at the end of 12 overs, the Northside Future Stars, they 87 for 3.
Subway Series presents the Italianos. 3 new subs made with an Italian flair. Say ciao to the zesty hotshot Italiano, the tastier than ever ultimate BMT, or go all in with the boss. Each served with a free 16-ounce drink. Elevate your game at Subway.
So, welcome back here to the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. So, on Monday, you're going to have the Future Stars. They're going to be playing Savannah Boys. The Northside Future Stars. They're going to be playing Savannah Boys tomorrow, though. In the same group, you're going to have the Santa Cruz team. The Santa Cruz team, they're going to be playing Pool 9. So remember, we'll continue after this one. Let's play down on the onside. All to play for as Sitaram continues. Because in this group, Savannah Boys, 3 from 3, they lead the group. And I show just now, we'll see the table on the screen. So they are 3 from 3. They are on 6 points. Next, we have Santa Cruz. They are 2 from 3. They are on 4 points, having lost 1. Then you have a Pole 9. They are on 2 points, but they would have played 3 games. North side Future Stars, and it's up in the air. Kolai settles under it. Kolai takes a good catch. So Kendall Guerra goes. The breakthrough has come again. Sitaram with his slower deliveries, getting the breakthrough. And the North side Future Stars, they slip further into problems here. They've lost their 4th wicket.
Well, they're 83 for the loss of 4. The skipper looking to go big, not really getting proper connection. And a very good catch taken there by the young man on the bungee, set it himself and took it quite nicely. So they will be looking to push on from here to tighten the screws on the North Side Future Stars and limit them to a total and try to get their first victory of the tournament.
So it's Diaz who steps in. You can see he's not happy here, Guerra. Shake of the head. He knows that a lot was depending on him here today. So back to the group. As of today, the Queen's Park team, North Zone, they would have had no victories coming into this game and relatively no chance of qualifying for the semi-final round. A loss here for the North Coast team, the North Side Future Stars team, formerly North Coast, will definitely hinder their progression, but it would not mean that they are out of the tournament just yet. It would just mean that they would have made their road to the semi-finals even more difficult. Remember, Santa Cruz, they still have to play Pool 9, and Pool 9, if Northside Future Stars fall today, Pool 9 will still be in with a chance, even though it's an outside chance, if they can get past Santa Cruz.
Well, mathematically, Gordon, this is what you want in your tournament. Every side have a chance going on into the last game. So it's all to play for. You don't like to see that too many sides have knocked out, the sides have already qualified. So they drop their standard of cricket. You look to see that everybody has a chance, and they will be playing their best cricket to get into the semi-final. So it's
the Northside Future Stars continue to battle on here.
So it's our good friend Gordon Diaz who has come to the wicket. He played a wonderful knock in the last game when he helped his captain take his team over the line. So it's 89 for 4. We are in over number 13.
Yeah, another knock of that quality will be needed here as Padella takes a strike. He's going to be facing Sitaram, who's bowling his deliveries off a short and run.
And this is his final over, I believe. Oh. Can't get it past the inner circle there. So at the end of 13 overs, the Northside Future Stars are 89 for the loss of 4.
Yeah, so it's an interesting battle here. I'm sure when Kendall Guerra called the heads and got it right, he would have been, and decided to bat first, he would have been thinking that they would have been probably about 150 at this point and looking to push on. It has not materialized that way.
No, it has not gone because the wicket seems as it has gotten later on in the evening, it has played a little slower. So you have to wait and adjust your timing.
Yeah, definitely you're seeing that the wicket is not playing, not coming onto the bat. Well, it would have been dried out, throughout the day. So whatever moisture there was, it would have been just dried out because the sun was out in all its glory today. It was a beautiful Saturday. I assure you, you were out in the middle.
Yes, as you saw in the first game, the team who batted first, they scored 90 runs in the first 10 overs. So the wicket was a belter. You could have played across the line, you could have played through. The ball was coming on through the form. And in the last 10 overs, they only got about 66 runs. Yeah. So the team pulled back, they made adjustments to their bowling, and they pulled back, and now you have seen Northside Future Stars, they got off. The power play was very good, 77 for the loss of 2, but they have been pegged back here by the Queen's Park Cricket Club.
So Queen's Park here continuing to tighten the screws as we see a bowling change. Bradley Boodoo takes up the attack from the southern end. He's going to be...
Telling Gavin earlier on, we haven't seen him. I don't know if this captain was saving him for this last... Oh, and that one is flicked away by the but he finds the field run.
Yeah, well fielded out in the deep there by... that's Gopal. As we're going to see Boodoo continuing.
And he's going to bowl up to Padilla. 90 for the loss of 4. We're in over number 14 here of this counter. Northside Future Stars versus Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone. All to play for. Queen's Park Cricket Club playing for pride. Northside Future Stars looking to try to get a second victory to get them. Oh, and that one is banged away. You'll have to wait and see. I feel like getting on it. Oh, and takes the catch.
So Padella goes. He's out caught. Budu gets the breakthrough. It was up in the air for a while, but coming and taking the catch was Fanillier. He settled himself and took a good catch. So Padella goes. Bowl Budu caught Fanillier. The reverse cup and into the hands. He celebrates Queen's Park. They were definitely tightening the screws here on the Northside Future Stars. And Samoon comes in. Dave Samooj comes to the wicket here. One of the guest players.
So look like Northside Future Stars looking to rebuild once again. And 90 for 5 in over number 14. The captain winning the toss and looking to take first strike. He said he was looking to put a very big total on the board. So they will have to do some readjustments to what total they would feel that they would be able to defend.
Yeah, it's going to be really tight here as Budu looks to continue.
I must say, God, we must thank the ground staff for the work that they've been putting in to at this venue to have that field and the pitch in such an immaculate condition. Must thank the umpires, umpire Clive Gaskin and Mr. Wilburn Small, although Miss Stephanie Powers, who is doing match referee duties. We must thank the Northzone Cricket Council for putting on such a wonderful tournament.
Yeah, this one is driven away. Bit of a misfield in the covers. They'll be able to get through for a single.
So it seems tonight, Gordon, that all the bowlers from the Queen's Park Cricket Council Northzone team has come to the party. Even just it might be a little too late.
Yeah, they're playing for them a dead rubber, but it's very important for the Northside Future Stars. And as I said at the beginning of my commentary, that the Queen's Park Cricket Club is a very proud club. So even if they're going to play marbles, it's going to be competitive.
Yes, and they always look to shine through, keep their head above water, keep the standard of the club uplifted.
This one is driven on the onside. Two fielders get around. Good fielding. Were they able to come through for 2 more runs?
So it seems like the Queen's Park skipper is doing a lot of work in the outfield there. Yeah, normally the skipper is in the infield and 30-yard circle directing traffic, but he knows that he's needed out there to assist his team. So at the end of 14 overs, it's 93 for the loss of 5.
Lotus brings you quality ingredients to help your culinary adventures. Lotus all-purpose flour for all your baking needs. Lotus baker's flour for breads, pizzas, roti and paos. Lotus cake flour for lighter cakes, muffins, biscuits and pastries. Lotus whole wheat flour for the health conscious wanting more fiber. Lotus cassava and wheat flour, an exceptional blend of natural cassava and wheat flour, adding a mild flavor to your baked goods. Create your good food moments today. Lotus, the confidence to create.
Welcome back to the Digawati Sporting Complex as we continue to bring to you the Northzone T20 Festival. Diaz there just holding the bat and looking to set the field is Supol. But continuing from the northern end and bowling to Samooj is none other than Adrian Burke. So Adrian Burke comes in from the northern end and it's just scooped over. That's a beautiful looking shot and he gets 4 runs. So Dave Samuj bringing in some innovation there, just scooping it over the top of the keeper and down to the boundary for 4.
Yes, Gordon, that's a bit of innovation there. He's trying to get his team up there, moved on to 97. There was a 5 at the start of over number 15. He's looking to push on to see if they could get to about 150, which I believe might be a pass score here in this encounter, so that they'll be able to defend it.
Yeah, well, they definitely want to get at least 150. He'll be aiming for 170 still. Just pushed out on the offside. They scurry through for single.
Well, Gordon, that was an easy single. It seems like all the fielders in the infield are back on the 30-yard circle. So once you drop the ball or play with soft hands, it's easy to get you for the single.
Yeah. So it's going to be Burke to continue. He's continuing in this over. He's going to be bowling to Diaz. Ramon Diaz can't hit a long ball.
Yes, as we saw the other night, he started off a bit slowly, and once he got his rhythm, they were really taking off and going way over the boundary.
Yeah, this one just pushed out into the offside. No run. Dot ball. Valuable dot ball.
So 98 for the loss of 5 in over number 15 here. Northside Future Stars winning the toss, taking first strike in this encounter versus Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone. All to play for. Oh, and that one almost got through the defenses there.
Almost
It
yoke.
seemed like it had a slight crack in the gate.
Yeah,
And
almost yoking himself there. He was looking to sell the charge to Burke, but then had to hurry and get his bat up.
So as I said, the Queen's Park Cricket bowlers continue to bowl a nice time. Oh, and they go shoot a sharp single.
Direct hit. Supol, you're running to the wrong man there, Samuj. Diaz just played it down and called for the single. Samuj just heading off, responded to the call. Supol took his time and threw down the stumps. Look at it again. There was no hesitation. He headed off. Supol took his time, took him. A direct hit. And it was all over. And he's run out. So Samuj goes. The Northside Future Stars lose their 6th wicket.
Gordon, it seemed that the batter had given up. When he saw the throw, he knew he was nowhere in the picture frame there.
So out comes James, the one half of the James brothers. That's Junior James.
So it seems like the Northside Future Stars are losing their way somewhat in this plot here. 98 for 6. We are in over number 15.
Yeah, they're in more than a spot of bother here. They're in trouble.
And as I always say, Gordon, cricket is played on the day. You may want a big score, but you have to go out there and produce.
So James just playing this one out as he pushes this one. They go for one. And that brings the end of the 15th over. So at the end of 15 overs, the Northside Future Stars, after winning the toss and deciding to bat first, they're 99 for 6.
So there we see the points table there.
So this group is a very close-knit group. As we see the Northside Future Stars on 2 points, they will look to put another W in their column there. If they lose, they will slip further down. Savannah Boys are almost 1 foot in the door, closely followed by Santa Cruz, who will be in action later on. this week, we see the Barataria ball players at the head of the other group, so all augurs well for them moving forward. They have a tricky game left. So we are at this junction. It's 99 for 6 in 15 overs. What do you think will be the projected score, Mr. Wilson?
Well, from here, there will be for the last. Oh my! What's going on there? The batter seems to have played it, looking for a singer, non-existent singer.
So, like you earlier asked, Bradley Boodoo is finally into the attack and picking up a wicket very early as well.
Yes, it seems like the wicket has sort of flattened out, and the slower bowlers with their slower trajectory are getting plenty much more purchase, and the batters seem to don't have the timing on to score plenty runs.
So this decision by Kendall Guerra proving to be a difficult one.
Well, it could be at the end of the day if they get to about 120 or 130. Runs on the board, as you have said, is runs on the board. They have to get it.
But at this point in time, I think once the big guy there, Ramon Diaz, once he's there, he's buying his time. He's just 4 of 9 deliveries. I think he could have a big heave. As we see the youngsters in full voice donning the colors of the Northside Future Stars. You see a little temporary delay here for the removal of the helmet.
So the 100 is up in over number 16. 100 for the loss of 6 wickets. As we said, Gavin, these are community-based teams, and the community really comes out for this Northside Future Stars. We also see it with Queen's Park. We also see it with Savannah Boys, where the community really comes out. As I was speaking to one of the Northzone Cricket Council executives. She said Savannah Boys, they bought over about 40 jerseys.
Big heave there, and it's badly missed there by Andrew Sitaram. Ramon Diaz benefits from the misfield.
Seems like that one has gone all the way there, just checking to see. No, it just bounced in front of him, it looked like.
So it's badly missed there by Andrew Sitaram. Unable to get his body behind that ball. And Ramon Diaz benefiting from a fortuitous boundary.
Yeah, and there we see our camera. Oh, and this one, he bangs it away again. No, just one bounce to the fielder. They get you for an easy single.
I think that's a poor bit of work there from Kolai. Just watching that one, he could have. So Kolai there easily one up. Defensively played. So the score moves on to 105 end of the 16th over.
Gavin.
Blue Water's posse identified. Somebody pass blue water. Somebody bring blue water. Somebody get blue water. And we ready now. When you feeling hard, take a blue water spray. Take a blue water spray. In your school or home, take a blue water spray. When the bus run out, take a blue water spray. Party posse water. Working posse water. School children they water. Blue water spray. If it is posse water, the office posse water.
Here it's the North Coast Future Stars versus Queen's Park Cricket Club. We're in for a cracker here this afternoon as we see a procession emancipation approaching, in proudly displayed in the show of Diego.
So they're looking to push on here, the Northside Future Stars. So look to get, I believe, to about between 140 and 150, a decent total.
Big Eve, catch is going to take some catch. Will they load it?
He had it. He had the catch in his hand until I believe Fornila, like he ran into him, and that's when it was put down. And due to that injury there, I believe the umpires and them signaled dead ball because of the injury to the player. Well, he's a young lad. He's up and about already. So I don't know if he had some stamina, that energy drink that caused him to be back up on his feet quite quickly.
It looks like a little bit of damage to the jaw there.
You see one of the youngsters hiding their face as that crash took place.
So it's Burke again, another slow delivery here. He's clearly looking at tips of.
So it's 107 for the loss of 6. We are over number 17 here of this encounter. Oh, and Diaz is swinging this one there, but straight to the fielder. Takes a very good catch. Wicket number 7 goes. And the Northside Future Stars fall into deeper trouble here after winning the toss and taking first strike. Garvin.
The wicket at the stage. The big guy, Ramon Diaz, departs. And the 140 looks a bit far-fetched at this point in time as you see the variation running his hands over the ball. And Andre Suklal coming in and taking a smart catch indeed. If it's one thing for Sydney that we can clearly state, when the youth is on your side, the Queen's Park outfit looks the best fielding team on the park at this point in time for the duration of the tournament.
But as the tournament has progressed, Garvin, we have seen that the teams have improved in their fielding, the catching, the outfielding. Even from the early in the tournament, the batting was on top, but the outfielding and the catching and the bowling has come to the fray.
So the new batsman is Daryl Dennison. He will need to have a couple lusty blows to keep his team in the game.
Well, these both batsmen, Dennison and James, they have to play a cameo to get their team up to that 140 or close to 150 total in the remaining overs. 3 overs, and I believe about 2 balls left. And we must thank our sponsors, Darrell, the sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't have been such a wonderful tournament. We must thank the Northzone Cricket Council for putting on this festival. This is their 3rd year, and every year they have improved. We are in over number 17. So.
See how much they can muster.
2 new batters at the wicket. See James, he has 2 off of 5 deliveries.
So So a lot of supporters here in this afternoon.
That's the end of over number 17, 108 for the loss of 7. Northside Future Stars winning the toss, taking first strike in this encounter. As we saw with the standing in the group, Garvin, this is a open group, the only side who have 3 wins, you could say, have almost 1 foot into the semi-final is Savannah Boys.
So there we see the bowling scorecard. Andrew Sitram, Supol, 2 of us, Burke, 3 of us, 1 wicket 20 runs, Reyes Gopal, 3 of us, 1 wicket 25 runs, Matthew De Costa, 3 of us, 1 over 16 runs, Bradley Burke, 2 of us, 1 wicket. This one is body line down the line of legs to the fence.
That is 5 added runs. Umpire small signaling wide. So that's 5 to the total. 5 welcome runs. Leave Northside Future Stars will take it as they can get it. As you said earlier on, Garvin, the skipper, he started off with 2 overs of medium pace, and when he came back, he bowled spin where he picked up those 2 wickets. So it's like variety is the spice of life.
So spin seems to be the order of the day. Dennison pushing this one out to the mid-wicket region for a comfortable single. I think that was a very bad delivery there from Nomir Sipol. Not the way he wanted to start this.
It seems like the families out there in their number supporting their favorite team. Our cameramen are really doing some good work there, Garvin.
Indeed, indeed.
I think we have a big interview coming up. Oh, James looking to bang this one out of the complex. Not making proper contact, but they end up getting you for a single. So that's keeping the scoreboard taking 114 for the loss of 7. We're in over number 18. And they're looking to push on from here, Garvin, to get that magical total.
So we see the family in glory. Dennison.
So it's 1 more to the total, 116 for the loss of 7. Yeah, Northside Future Stars looking to push on to get to that total, I believe between 130 or 140 there, Garvin.
So Sipol again. This one is James looking to up the ante. Aggressive shot there, but only for resulting in 1.
Seems like James is losing his shape. He's not holding his shape there. I say, hi, good evening. I see the spectators are waving at the cameraman. They know they are alive on TV.
Well, again, tossing this one up, and it's driven past him. They go through for a quick single for Nelia. Does the mocking up.
As you said, the youth there, they're coming around and coming off the boundary quite nicely. Picking up and getting the ball back in. 118 for the loss of 7. We're in over number 18. I think 1 more legal delivery to go in this over.
So Sipol again, this one is driven uppishly down to the backward square region. They go for a 6.
So 119 for the loss of 7 at the end of over number 18. I believe that, as you said, sometime Garvin, the fielders and the boundary, not really making the attempt to take the catch. They're trying to save the boundaries and keep the score as low as possible.
So we're back here with Adrian Burke to finish.
And he's about to bowl the penultimate over here. Oh, James
is crunched away.
That one.
James is definitely looking to force his hand here a bit.
Well, he's looking to get to that 140 total. I believe it's 20 runs away. So it's 120 for the loss of semi startup over number 19. So he's looking to go hell for leather. Well, as we say, Gavin, in local terms, these last 11 deliveries, it's sale. Everything must go.
See, my namesake, Darren, other ideas, this team back to, he's not able to score of it. This young man looks a nice young prospect for the future.
Yes, and as we say, they need to be groomed. So, oh, and this one is bang. Oh, and he was going for all money. There, he looked like he stood up and admired the shot. Is the cameraman out there still taking out pictures? He posed like if he was looking to be on the papers tomorrow. So Burke is holding his nerve here, this young lad bowling in pressure situation. Oh, Burke saw him coming, pushed it a little wider. James could not get onto it, and the keeper, they're doing some great glove work there.
Jesse Tsukwa himself for the earlier miss. That was a good piece of work there. As you see the replay on the track, smartly taken.
James just showing his intention too early. The bowler there outfoxing him. 121 for the loss of 8 wickets, I make it. We'll just have to wait and see.
Northside future stars. So we see that brilliant piece of stumping there again by Jesse Sokwa, standing up to the stumps. His hands over that one was Brooke. So Claude Devines is going to have a go here with some 9 deliveries remaining in the innings. Let's see how he goes. It's right bang on target there, but straight to big unit of Matthew De Costa.
And these guys are really coming to the party here. Maybe a little too late for them in the competition, but are looking, the Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone are looking to go out on a high here and put some cat among the pigeons. The Devines hits this one into the gap there. They go for 1, and that's all there would be. So the score calls along, I believe, to 122 at the end of the 19th over. Gavin?
So Devines coming to the party there to try to get as much as they can in this, the final over now. So the score moves up to 123 for 8. I think it's very important that they bat out their allotted overs and not be dismissed if the all augurs well. And the captain said they are playing for run rate moving forward. As we see the supporters from the north side, Future Stars, making the journey down the North Coast Road to get here. So it's going to be Reyes Gopal to finish. The young man will need a very good over here to accumulate some dots. Here's Gopal to the Veens. So let's bowl him. Just short of a good length and not getting up as he anticipated. And Gopal strikes here. He's all smiles. A very good comeback here by the young man. That one, Devine is just swinging for the hills there. Eyes and head not in position and paying the ultimate price. His furniture has been disturbed.
Well, as we see, we're in the last over. I believe 5 legal deliveries to go. He was looking to try to get his team up to a score. And I believe the captain of the Northside Future Stars would be really disappointed in winning the toss and taking first strike here in this encounter. That the way his batsmen have gone about trying to set a total. So the final batter, I make it in this inning, comes to the wicket. So Padilla. So he's taking his guard. So what would the final total be? Would they get to 130 here from here? 5 legal levies to go. So in comes Gopal. Oh, and this one is flicking there onto the final lead, and they go through for 1. The outfield has really gotten a little heavier from the display, and they come back for 2. So they are looking to try to bat out their 20 overs here is the Northside Future Stars. And whatever total they get, they would have to put their backs to the wheel and bowl and feel well to defend it. And this one, bowler doesn't feel cleanly. They got you for another easy singer. So Darren, what's your thoughts on these last 3 deliveries here?
My thoughts, definitely, I believe that this young man, Padilla, should have been batting a bit higher. He looks well accomplished. 2 shots that he has played there thus far looks. But they're going to try to get as much as possible here. Dennison will have to face. This one is a French cut. They're going to take this any day. This will run close to the boundary. They go back for 2 as Burke hurls it in. So the score moves up by 2 to 127 with 2 deliveries to go. I think their first target is to get 3 of these 2 remaining deliveries to get some formidability. At 130, they'll give or take. So you see some minor adjustments in the field. Gopal. This one is just dabbed away to the backward point region. Well fielded there by Seapol. So the score moves up to 128 for 9. 1 legal delivery remaining. See how much they can manage to muster, Mr. Wilson.
Well, as we come to the close of this first half of this encounter between the Northside Future Stars and the Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone, 128 for 9, 1 legal levy to go. Oh, and this one he's flicking, as you said, Gavin. He looks the part. They're looking to come back for 2 here. And it looks like they get it quite easily. So as we said, they finished on 130 for the loss of 9. Northside Future Stars winning the toss and taking first strike in this encounter against the Queen's Park Cricket Club. So Gavin, I'll hand it back over to you where you'd give an overview of the first innings of the Northside Future Stars.
So that's the word from the middle here. The score. We'll be taking a break and be right back.
Lotus brings you quality ingredients to help your culinary adventures. Lotus all-purpose flour for all your baking needs. Lotus Baker's flour for breads, pizzas, roti and paos. Lotus cake flour for lighter cakes, muffins, biscuits and pastries. Lotus whole wheat flour for the health conscious wanting more fiber. Lotus cassava and wheat flour, an exceptional blend of natural cassava and wheat flour, adding a mild flavor to your baked goods. Create your good food moments today. Lotus, the confidence to create.
Do whatever the crunch you want. Delicious nuggets made from 100% chicken breast. Try it in our crispy hot and spicy recipe or in the Colonel's original recipe. Mix and match. The new hot and spicy nuggets. Spiciness you love to crunch. It's finger-licking good.
So we're back here as we see the Northside Future Stars posting a total of 130 for 9 as we go through the highlights from the first innings, where Andrew Medina got things up and running for the Northside Future Stars with a big hit over mid-wicket, and then he was comically missed. He made them pay for this in the end. Guerra was the first to go. Quickly after, Medina followed. Satram coming back and picking up 2 quick wickets there. The big guy Fernandez unable to get that. Bradley Boodoo coming into the attack and picking up a wicket in his first over. A well-judged catch there by Fanilia. Burke came in and saw the run out there of Dave Samooj. Burke had James stumped brilliantly by Jesse Sukwa. Practicing the shot long after the ball has dismissed him already. And the Northside's Future Stars held their nerve to post a competitive total of 130 for 9 from their allotted 20 overs. This highlights package of the first innings, give you a clear indication of how the innings went. We see Devines was bowled there. So that's it from us here. We'll be taking a break and coming right back. So we're back here live as we are searching for my roaming co-worker, the man, the jack of all trades, Mr. Gordon Pay, who has a special guest this afternoon. He's going to have an interview.
Welcome back to the beautiful Diego Martin Sporting Complex, where we are in between innings in the Northzone T Festival. We have, of course, an exciting match, but more excitement here as we have with us the former Heisman winner, 1993, sorry, Mr. Charlie Ward. And of course, he was not only the Heisman winner, but also a basketball NBA player. Good afternoon, Mr. Warden.
How you doing? I appreciate you guys having me here.
Well, of course, for those who don't know, the Heisman Award is the highest award for the American football in college, and that list, it includes Bo Jackson for us who just know Bo. Yeah, say Bo. So that now you had a very unique journey. You know, you went to the NBA You didn't play in the NFL though?
No, I was blessed to be able to play 4 years of college basketball as well as football in college. And then my journey definitely went a different direction. I didn't get chosen in the NFL draft, and so I was able to become a first-round pick in the NBA draft.
Yeah, now your journey, you know, and when I read on your history, what stood out for me is that you were able to really move closer to God and, of course, His Son, Jesus Christ.
Yes, that's been a part of my life for, I got saved at the age of 10, and so that journey started way back then, and God has definitely blessed me to be able to carry His message forward, and He gave me a platform to be able to do it, so I'm grateful for that.
Now, you talk about the strength, the mental strength that we associate with athletes, but what about that spiritual strength?
What kind of strength?
The spiritual strength.
Well, that plays a big part in your sustainability and how you're able to overcome adversity and also accept the challenges of being successful. And so it gives you a healthy balance to understand that you're only a mechanism that God's using to be able to push His message forward.
Now, you're in a sporting environment. I see you playing with the ball. It seems like you want to pick up a third sport.
Well, this has been very interesting. You know, cricket is something that we've seen in passing and on television, but this is my first cricket match. And being able to feel the ball is, I think it's a ball.
Yes.
But to feel it is very good, because now that I have an appreciation for the guys who are catching it, because it's not an easy catch.
Most definitely. Your Trinidadian links. What brought you to Trinidad?
Well, a good friend of ours, Michelle Bird, and Amara Toussaint is her sister. And so we're here visiting them and on vacation for the last 10 days. We were in Tobago last 5 days, and now we're going to be here in Trinidad for the next 5 days. So we're grateful for this opportunity. It's our first time, my wife, and we brought 2 of our kids with us, and so we're enjoying the time here.
And how has the experience been, the Trinidad food?
Well, we've been blessed to be able to have Michelle cook for us in the States, and so being able to have food from here is definitely a great blessing as well, because it is good.
And what's next for Charlie Warden?
Well, I'm currently the head boys basketball coach at Florida State University School, which is a high school in Tallahassee. And our foundation, we're in the process of building a youth and family sports education and wellness complex in Tallahassee. So that's kind of rising, and I do some public speaking as well.
Well, there you have it, Charlie Warder, the Heisman Trophy winner. I have to put the asterisk on that. And of course, an NBA player, which we all love. So, Charlie, any words for imparting for Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, this is a great experience, and hopefully you guys continue to make an impact in the community. But cricket is a great sport here, but we're definitely going to look forward to doing something at the ranch with cricket.
Okay, well, there you have it, folks. We're going to go to the break, and when we come back, we'll have as the Queen's Park Cricket Club, they give it their reply. Yes,
Stop being such a people pleaser. It makes you happy. Stop it.
Doesn't get any better than this.
Oh, well. Let the fake friendliness continue.
So we're back here, live at the Diego Martin Sporting Facility, where we will see the run chase of the Queen's Park Cricket Club as they are in pursuit of 130 for victory. So they are led by Kendall Guerra, who's more than likely going to take up the attack. So we're in the heat of things here now. So I'm joined by my colleague, Mr. Gordon Pear.
Yes, Daryl, tricky run chase here. You know, just over 6 runs and over. It can be tricky, especially if the Northside Future Stars, they're able to get early wickets. It will not be the score that the Northside Future Stars would have liked, though. It would definitely would not help their run rate, but a win, at least it provides the pressure. You know, you want to win first and then study the run rate.
So Kendall Guerra will take up the attack from the northern end. Left-hand swing bowler. As we see a new opening pair for the Queen's Park outfit. No Jordan Warner in the lineup today.
So it's going to be the keeper, young Jesse Sukwa, who's going to open the batting. And he's going to be opening it with his skipper. The skipper, of course, Andre Sitaram. So they want to get off to a good start. Now, Jordan Warner, he was the guest player. Of course, a Queen's Park man himself. He had an awesome form this season, scoring a number of centuries. But he's abandoned ship, Daryl.
I think that's a cause for concern. All doesn't augur well for the youngsters looking on.
Yeah, I think
an emergency or something. We will want to hope.
There needs to be a court martial at Queen's Park to find out how could you abandon, as we see the field here, and the field for is a man, a third man. He's out at third man, and there's a man out at long on. He's ready to go, but the batter is not ready. Man at backward point, man at point, cover, mid off, all in the circle. That's a mid wicket, square leg, and fine leg.
Guerra to Sukwa. This one is on the line of the off-stump. As we know, Guerra to be a gentle medium pacer looking for swing first up. But Gordon, there's a lot of cause for concern here. I think that Guerra should start on the attacking foot. I would have loved to see a slip in place from the get-go here, because the wickets are going to definitely be the name of the game here.
Yeah, you'll have to get wickets to keep us team down to under 130. Drive it, chip. Oh, and he puts him down. What a chance it was there. Sukwa just played it back. The bowler on his follow-through, he got his big mitts to it, but could not hold on. Look at it again. Just not able to rope it in.
Kendall Guerra, would he pay for that? Jesse Sukwa benefiting from the missed chance there. Let's see how he goes. Kera again. This one is on the line of Ostam. Defensively played to the mid of fieldsman. So dot balls continue to be goal dust here at any format of the game, especially in the white ball format.
So
Building scoreboard pressure.
Yeah, they're building some pressure here. As it's going to be Guerra to continue. Flicked off the hips. And Ramon is after it. He's not the fleetest of foot. In the meantime, the batters will cross foot. So they're off the mark, off and running.
Off and running, I guess every run from now on, Kendall Guerra is going to hold his head in utter dismay as Jesse Sukwa was put down without scoring. So let's see if he put that behind him and he lives to fight another day. This one is driving and driving nicely, but not unable to get past that man at short extra cover in Medina. So Kendall Guerra clearly leading from the front. Big man in stature.
Yeah, good over thus far. He want to finish off, though, with a dot ball or even a wicket. He's moving the field around, and it seems he's going to put the man out, moving him from third man to backward square. So, essay is the short ball, or is he going to play
double bluff?
Double bluff. It's a slower ball, but he's driven out, unable to corral that ball. There was the man Samuj.
So that's the end of the first over, and the Queen's Park outfit are currently 3 without loss in pursuit of 130 for victory.
Yes, a pretty decent opening over in one where it had a drop chance. Of course, no one wants to drop a catch off the captain of your team and your opening fast bowler. But guess who dropped the catch?
The captain himself.
And the opening fast bowler. So no love lost to himself. He will just have to carry on. But it's Medina who's going to continue. He was quite impressive with the ball last time out. He'll hope to continue with that form. He's going to be bowling to
Sukwa.
So
but he will have the wheel of confidence coming off a pretty decent knock there earlier, getting 40 odd.
He'll want to lead his team to a victory here as umpire Small just ensures that Medina doesn't bowl before the batter is ready or the field is properly well set. So it's Medina who's going to continue here. Down the leg side.
Badly lined down the line of the leg stump. They go through for 2 wide.
So wide signal by the umpire. So it will count as 2 runs, 1 for the run and 1 for the wide. Medina just going down the leg side. He started that way the last time he bowled. Just has to line it up. Of course, if you start it too straight, anytime it turns, it's going to be going down the leg side.
Medina to sit round.
Yeah, again, going down the leg side, coming off the pad.
Stifle appeal in the end.
Yeah, he was appealing, but it was definitely going down the leg side. Padella there with doing the fielding as the umpire signals leg by. So Sitaram yet to get off the mark. Sukwa facing up to Medina. Short again down the leg side, and he just whips it up for 4 good-looking runs there. So Sukwa, he's not come here to waste any time. But that one was short, badly lined. It turned into down the leg side, and he just helped it on his way past the man at that squarish fine leg region and down to the boundary for 4.
Medina definitely missing the script here. Should just be wanting to bowl wicket to wicket here. Don't overcompensate and be looking for turn. He's bowling with the new ball. Should just try to be angling this one away from the right-handers here to put the slip in play. This one is down the line of the leg stump again and easily helped away again. It's almost a carbon copy here. 2 consecutive boundaries here.
Yeah, this time this one just hit more squarish. It helped on its way really. Poorly lined, pitching and coming into the batter. And he just helps it its way. So back-to-back boundaries. Already 10 from this over. Only 3 legal deliveries gone. So Medina just spinning the ball from hand to hand. Sukwa is raised to 11. Bottom edge scoots out on the onside. They get through for 1.
So much better line delivery there, just on and about off stump. That 4th stump line as well. Sukwa unable to middle that one.
So it's going to be Sitaram here. The Queen's Park team off to a brisk start. Just 10 legal deliveries. They're already 15 without loss. Just turning this one on the leg side. Padella runs in, doesn't pick up. But backing him up well in the outfield was Diaz. So remember, the action continues tomorrow. Yes, the action continues tomorrow right here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex, where we have 2 exciting matches up for grabs.
So this over them to be a long one in the context of things. Medina already going for 12. This one is tossed up. Jesse Sukwa missing and beaten all ends up. So that brings the end of the 2nd over with the score on 16 without loss. We toss for a quick break.
Subway Series presents the Italianos. 3 new subs made with an Italian flair. Say ciao to the zesty hotshot Italiano, the tastier than ever ultimate BMT, or go all in with the boss. Each served with a free 16-ounce drink. Elevate your game at Subway.
So welcome back here to the Diego Martin Sporting Complex as we see the captain, he's going to be bowling to his opposite number, Andres Sitaram. Which just scoots out on the onside. Well, tomorrow, Saturday the 28th of July, Bartire Ball players, they'll be up against Paragon Sports at 2 p.m. That game, a very important game for both teams. The ball players team, they're perfect thus far, 3 from 3. The Paragon team, though, they are unbeaten, but they would have gotten a point. This one is driven back past the bowler through a rain-out game. So they are on 5 points. So they can find themselves in a bit of bother. So they'll need to win tomorrow to at least secure a place in the semifinals. And the nightcap, the 6:30 game, we've got Santa Cruz. They're up against Pool 9. Edge is up in the air. It will drop safely, and then it will run away to the boundary for 4.
So Sukwa gets another boundary again there. This one a fortuitous one, throwing his hands at the delivery, peeling out of the outside edge and running into the 3rd man boundary for 4.
The saying goes, when you go hard, he found the edge. And he's gone up to 16. He was dropped by the very bowler, Kendall Guerra, off his own bowling when he had yet scored. And he has powered the Queen's Park team to a quick fire 21 from just 2 overs and 3 balls. And he's driving through the covers. Goes for 2. Darrell, if there's one thing I don't like is the body language of the Northside Future Stars. They're definitely not looking like they're up for the battle here this evening.
That's a lot left to be desired. I think that they were a tad bit overconfident heading into this game, stating that the Queen's Park outfit has not won a game, and they thought that they might have been a walk in the park here this afternoon. And the Queen's Park team actually turned up today in all its glory to fight. So this is the game that we play, cricket, lovely cricket. Guerra again to Sukwa, and he's driving and driving nicely. Don't pass the ball, it's going to take some stopping. And it's brilliantly stopped on the long off boundary. They go back for 2.
Yeah, James doing some good work there. As we see the captain coming around the wicket, left arm around, trying to get the ball coming in, not wanting it to go across the right-hander. He's bowling to Sitaram. Sam is down the leg side, goes past the keeper, and we'll go into the boundary for 4. Let's look at the signal from the umpire. Umpire Gaston signals 4 first. Will it be byes or runs? And that's all the signal we'll get. So it's 4 runs there. So he got something onto it.
So these 3 overs deeming very expensive thus far at 9.3 and over.
Yes, and yeah, I'm getting a lesson here from umpire Wilson. Not Joel, but Sean, the bottom edge there.
That one a French cutter, inside edge, down to the fine leg boundary for 4.
So, Joel Wilson, he has gone to Sri Lanka to do the test series there. So you want to wish him well. Of course, he was one of the umpires here. I think he did about 3 of our games here at the Northzone. Always committed. That's one thing you can say about Joel. As high as he gets, he always committed. As we see the partnership 28 from 18. He's always committed to Northzone and things in the Northzone. You will see him here, as well as Candice Labora. Yeah, they are umpires of the highest status, but they always support the Northzone Cricket Council. As remember, you're watching the Northzone T20 Festival.
So Claude Devines will take up the attack from the southern end. This one is elegantly punching, and it's over the fieldsman. Badly missed there by Padilla.
That's not good there by Padilla. It was Darius this time. He came in off the boundary. The ball fell inside, and you could see the reaction from Claude Devines. He's not a happy man. So the Northside Future Stars, the wheels are just falling off of this wagon. Not a big deal.
Need a breakthrough. Need it quickly.
It's driven in the air. Credit to Jesse Sukwado. He's taking his chances. He's been put down before he scored a run, and now he's really throwing his arms at almost any and everything.
So fortune favoring the brave here. The saying goes, scared money makes no money. He's riding his luck and ensuring that he benefits from it. Claude Devines will definitely have some other ideas and try to get amongst the wickets. So it's a foolish delivery. Tugged away to the long on fieldsman. They go through for a single.
As we see Medina. But Here comes Slow Devines. He's driven again. So Sukwa is driving on the up. That's not a full delivery. He's just putting the left leg down the track and driving through it.
It's an interesting piece of work there by Padilla. I think I'll tax the brain of Mr. Wilson here. He collected the ball, fielded the ball successfully, and his cap fell into his hands. Is that a cause for concern? One second. Veens with a good delivery there. Full right up into the block hole. Sitaram digs it out and still manages to get a single. So the score moves up to 36 without loss. So Devines again to finish and finish strong here. Driven nicely by Jesse Sukwa.
So they're going handily here, the Queen's Park Club at Northzone. So after 4 over, Queen's Park team looking to get to 130 to win. They are 27 without loss.
Do whatever the crunch you want. Delicious nuggets made from 100% chicken breast. Try it in our crispy hot and spicy recipe or in the Colonel's original recipe. Mix and match. The new hot and spicy nuggets. Spiciness you love to crunch. It's finger licking good.
So it's going to be a bowling change as we see changing from one end to the other. Medina, he's switched around and he's going to be coming from the northern end. And while there's a bowling change on the field, there's going to be a bowling change in the commentary booth. We welcome back Mr. Sean Wilson.
Thank you very much, Gordon. It's not a bowling change, it's just a change in commentary here, a different voice. I'm here with Gavin and
So he's coming in for a bit of stick here this afternoon. Sukwa making room for himself and driving nicely, picking the gap there. So Medina has his work cut out for him here now.
so the squad moved on to 41 without loss right over number 5. Looking to get the 150 for victory here to get their first points on the board of the Queen's Park Cricket Club.
So Medina again to Sukwa. Sukwa is crunching this one to the cover region. Unable to go through for a single. So Medina in the midst of his second spell, looking to get it right.
And that one is badly lined again.
So wide delivery there, signaled by the umpire.
I don't think he has come to the party. Seems like he has lost his mojo from the last game. where he really bowled a nice, tidy line of length. I think he picked up 3 for 16 in that game from 4 overs. There we have some of the supporters, they're old and young, coming out supporting cricket, glorious cricket. This one is hit, just finds the gap there and goes away for 4.
Just Sukwa piercing the gap through the long off undercover fieldsman there, driving nicely on the up. This young man looks a picture.
Well, it seems like when you have given a life, you feel that it's your day, it's your time, and you tend to go hell for leather. That's what he's doing there. He's really cashing in. I don't know if he plays cash pot or lotto.
All are proud games of our sponsor, the National Lottery Control Board. So a lot's left to be desired. Let's see how he goes. But they are in need of a desperate wicket here.
Well, they should have gotten that wicket in the first over. The captain, I think his second delivery was driven back to him and he put him down. So that could have put the team back a little bit. Their moral.
Medina to continue to Sokwa. This one is driven. I think he has been
like
hit.
It's driven into Medina. The umpire there signaling dead ball as the fielder is injured. So I believe the medic or somebody will have to come to give him some sort of attention.
So he's out.
Seems like he's down. Yeah, we have the physio coming out to see what's wrong with him, to lend some help.
So Medina looks to be in some pain there. Attempted to stop that delivery.
Gavin, he didn't stop the delivery. The delivery hit him. Come like you're trying to get out of the way, and he had nowhere else to go. It was driven so straight back at him, he could not get up. I don't believe if he's trying to compensate for, well, he's not having such a good night with the bowling. He had a great offering with the bat. He made 43.
So you see the supporters there in all their glory having a couple beverages.
While we had this little break, we must thank from the Prime Minister Sports and Cultural Fund. We must thank National Flour Mills. We must thank NLCB and all the rest of sponsors, Blue Water, KFC, who has lent their support towards this Northzone T20 Cricket Festival. We must thank Northzone for putting on such a wonderful tournament, the guest players, and they have really lifted the heights of T20 cricket in the different councils to a very high level. So it looks like Medina is back up and is ready to continue. So I think we're into over number 5. We're still in the power play. Overs. I think Queen's Park, they are 45, I believe, without loss.
Some minor adjustments happening to the field here. See the two men outside of the circle are the long on and the long off as Medina continues.
Yeah, we have the young stars there supporting their team and the beautiful women of Trinidad and Tobago. Remember, we have one, I believe, 2 Miss Universe and 1 Miss World. So we are producing very beautiful women that take part in the world stage.
Medina again to Sukwa, and this one is flat batted straight to the bowler. So that brings the end of a very eventful over there. They will definitely have to turn to Dave Samuj and a couple others to probably see if they are able to prize out a wicket here. A wicket is desperately needed.
Seems like Medina is looking to come off for some further treatment. He just looked to finish his over. So you have to use 2 bowlers there. So 46 without loss at the end of 5 overs. We have 1 more over in the popular 84 runs needed from 90 legal deliveries. That's the Queen's Park Cricket Club North Zone. Would have to get to register their first points on the board. And they could even further turn this group even topsy-turvy. So it seems like these fans are really having a great time here, Gavin.
Some beverages. So it's going to be the Vins.
One a third man. So the Veens once again. This one is driving, but can't get it to the cover region there. So at that ball, as we said, that ball is goal, Gavin.
So let's see what this game has in store for us.
Gavin, as I said, we are coming to the business end of the tournament. Teams are looking to just and jockey positions to see where they will end up in the semi-finals. Now some teams don't know more, and this one is banged away. Feel that giving chase, but to no avail.
Good looking shot there from the young man.
So the 50 is up. 50 without loss. We are in over number 6. That was drifting in there, and banged that one. Pass to the Diaz there, giving chase. To no avail. Beans once more. More relaxed and comfortable. Smiles on their faces. I've got enough to fly here. This encounter.
Well done, John. Ah, present on my end now.
That's going to be a crucial rule for
we don't
cool. Oh, it's a chance.
So that was just, because you were just looking to stand and deliver there, Gavin. He just swung his bat for the heavens. No footwork whatsoever. He just swung to the heavens and didn't make contact. And this we see in local cricket, that instead of you are on top, instead of pushing around and getting the ones and the twos, you look for a big shot. As I say, sometimes you've already gotten too much runs in the over, and you still play a big shot and then you get out. So at the end of over number 6 is 52.
Without loss.
Without loss.
Lotus brings you quality ingredients to help your culinary adventures. Lotus all-purpose flour for all your baking needs. Lotus baker's flour for breads, pizzas, roti and paos. Lotus cake flour for lighter cakes, muffins, biscuits and pastries. Lotus whole wheat flour for the health conscious wanting more fiber. Lotus cassava and wheat flour, an exceptional blend of natural cassava and wheat flour, adding a mild flavor to your baked goods. Create your good food moments today. Lotus, the confidence to create.
And welcome back. We are here at the Diego Martin Regional Sporting Complex for Cricket Glorious Cricket, the Northzone Cricket Council T20 Festival. So we're about to move into over number 7. Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone looking to get to 130 for victory versus Northside Future Stars. They are 52 without loss at the end of 6 overs. Jesse Sukwa is on 35 from 26 delivery. And the captain, Angie Sitaram, is 13 from 10 deliveries. New bowler is Akil Guerra. There we see some of the combined players still here. They're looking to have a little beverage. Oh, and this one is driving straight to the man. That looks like the veins there in the cover region. And that ball goes into the scorebook. So, Guerra is looking to try to tighten things up. Try to get a wicket for his team, 1 or 2, to apply some pressure on this Queen's Park Cricket Council team. There he looked like he missed his step. Dead ball signal there by umpire Clive Gaskin. Umpire Gaskin and umpire Wilburn Small doing duties there out in the middle. Stephanie Powers is the match manager. This one is full, driven back to the bowler, who feels cleanly. He attempts a shy, but doesn't really let go. So good by play here being shown all around. 52 without loss, we're in over number 7.
Good dot deliveries. Guerra into the attack now. This one is whipped away behind square. They go for 1, they come back for 2. Score moves up to 54, so this is proving to be a very good opening stand here by the Parkites.
Yes, Gavin, as we saw in the innings of the Northside Future Stars, it had some that if they had ran the first one hard and looked for the second one, they were just jogging for singles. The Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone, they are looking for 2 from the outset. They are not settling for 1.
Well, I guess the telling factor is youth is on their side, that's for certain, but it's always good to do the right thing, as they say. This one is attempted. Big shot, unable to make much contact, is straight to the bowler, and there's no run.
So a very nice tight over being served up by Akil Guerra here, his first. He looks like he's shoveling the batsman, looking to keep him quiet. Oh, and as I say that, Gavin, commentator's curse. He's looking to blow the game wide open.
Trying to push that one through. And resulting in a wide. This is driven nicely down to the long off fields one. Samouj comes off the boundary and makes a relatively easy stop in the end. We're yet to see him with the ball, Dave Samouj.
We'll have the Jew factor come into play. I see girl with the rag looking to dry the ball or dry the seam to get a grip of it. But it seems like the Northside Future Stars have really gone flat in this encounter here. This one is just dropped into the space there and they get you for an easy single. So 57 without loss at the end of over number 7. So we see Captain Guerra looking to try to find some answers, trying to get a breakthrough, trying to get his team rejuvenated so that they can apply some pressure on the Queen's Park Cricket Council Northzone.
So Guerra ringing the changes here and trying his best to come up with a master plan to get a wicket. So Northside Future Stars versus Queen's Park Cricket Club. So the equation is 73 from 78 deliveries. So as mentioned, we see Dave Samouj coming into the attack now. Right arm, medium pacer. Let's see how he fares.
Well, it seemed like you asked for it, Garvin, and you got your request. You said we haven't seen him. We haven't seen him on the ball. Came like earlier on when Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone was bowling. We said Budu didn't come on. He came on in the last 10 overs, and immediately as he came on, he picked up a wicket.
Yeah, so let's see if we can continue that trend to bring some much-needed excitement to this fixture.
Well, I hope we just don't meander to a result here. I hope that the North Zone, in the North Side Future Stars, step up. Oh, this one is well lined there. I don't know. Well, when you see some bowlers come on and immediately get their line and length, and that's what the captain asked for you, and why they want to introduce the attack a little earlier on.
That's it. When it works out, you're a hero. When it doesn't, you're a zero in the same speed, and it's all your fault. So this is Samouj here. Sitaram pushing this one down to the third man region for a single. They run quickly, but unable to get back for two.
Well, as it said, as you said, a captain, once the decisions go your way, you're brilliant. The same thing with the umpiring fraternity. You're an endangered species out there. You are making a decision for somebody or against somebody. So if the decision goes in their favor, you're the best thing after sliced bread. And if not, you are the worst.
Society we live in. So Samouj again to continue. The ball to Sukwa, he's down the track. Punching this one out to the backward point region to the stronger, favorable hand of Guerra, but he's unable to pick up cleanly.
It looks like they got you for a single. Well, yes. 59 without loss. We're in over number 8 here of this encounter. Remember, tomorrow we have a double header starting at 2 p.m. First game. As I come down to the nitty-gritty, all games are becoming very important to each team, Gavin.
Indeed, indeed. It's going to be a dogfight till the end. But it's unfortunate that there's only 2 would be able to come out of the group. Someone's going to have to miss out after playing some good cricket. So hope all augurs well for those involved and trying to make it to the next round.
Well, we hope for cricketing's sake that the best teams make it to the semi-finals. So we can have some very good cricket there.
Sonny is driving nicely, but straight to the fieldsman this time.
So 60 without loss. We're in over number 8, Queen's Park Cricket Council, North Zone. Looking to get to 130 for victory, 70 more runs needed from 73 deliveries. We'd say that they have paced their run chase quite nicely.
They need a wicket and they need it quickly is the Northside Future Stars.
So one more to the total, 61 without loss at the end of over number 8.
So Samouj there, a shorter delivery, unable to get a hand to that one. So that's the end of the over. It's 61 without loss after 8. We go for a break now.
I must say welcome back to the Martin Regional Sporting Complex. This encounter between Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone and Northside Future Stars. We start off over number 9. Akil Guerra is continuing.
So Guerra to continue operating to the 2 right-handed batsmen. Will fancy himself to pick up a wicket here. And I've called it right on spot, disturbing the furniture. Akil Guerra strikes in his second over. I think I'm due for a lot of numbers, Mr. Wilson.
Yes, well you are really calling it quite correctly here. This time the skipper of the Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone really wasn't in a position. He just swung across the line. The ball did not get up, and as you said, the furniture was disturbed. I don't know if he's doing some redecorating for the emancipation celebration.
But that was a nothing shot, Mosu. Just planting the foot and going across the line. Unable to execute the slug sweep and playing the ultimate prize was Sitaram. As you see that one again. Well tossed up delivery, bang on target. It was a bit in the slot. Had to make contact first and he was unable to do that. And he was comprehensively bowled, beaten all ends up.
Yeah, we see the man who's in form for Nidia. He has come to the crease. He has been there and thereabout in the game so far, but hasn't been able to take his team over the line. So would this be the start of some added pressure from the Northside Future Stars? They've gotten a breakthrough.
Well, boy, oh boy, they need to pick up a few more dot balls. It's a left unorthodox 2. The new batsman, I would have definitely started with a slip. And bring my mid wicket in a little closer to avoid and cut that easy single.
Well, as I said, Gavin, it's either you look for wickets and you try your best to try to win the game, or you be defensive and you could still lose the game. So you have to make a choice as a captain.
That is it for certain. I mean, a lot of captains are reactive rather than being proactive, so making something. It's a full toss. Will be signal and no ball there by the umpire. They go through for 2. There's a chance of a run out now. So that means a free hit is on. Sokwa, can he benefit? He's moved on to 41 from 35 deliveries.
So it's 64 for the loss of 1. Then over number 9, a free hit here coming up for Sukwa. I think he does need it, 41 from 35. He was dropped very early in his innings. Oh, and this one he comes down the wicket. So gets you for another easy single. Not much damage being done there from that free hit. So, seems like they're looking to rebuild or wait till the water break, see where they are, and then look to launch again to try to get this victory.
So Gerai in the midst of a very good spell here. This one is Waverly line, and Fornilia turning this one around the corner. And they go through for 2. Fornilia is a no-nonsense type of guy. He's going to see ball and hit ball.
Well, and you see we have very good, exciting running in between the wicket. Not as you said, some of the older folks would have set it for 1. Like
So score.
Partner here, Gordon, he might have been.
So it's another full delivery. Punched away, and it's badly missed there by James. Diving all over that one. Probably thought he saw some water there.
Well,
he covered the ground.
I don't know if James is Greg looking as he maybe saw a pool there or doing some high diving, but if you check back might have gotten 2.5. It had a lot of splash there.
But these young men come from the North Coast, so they are all too familiar with water.
I believe so. So it was a bad miss. The score rushes on to 71.
But that's a bad miss. Pushing out to the long of Fieldsman for a single, which completes the 9th over. The score now 72 for 1. It's the last over for the highly anticipated Blue Waters drinks break.
Yes, I believe that, and we don't see not much more disparity between the two teams. I think at the end of 10 overs, Northside Future Stars, they were 77 for the loss of 2, and they are 72 for the loss of 1 at the end of 9. So
you see the bowling car there from the Queen's Park side. Now we see the bowling card for the Northside Future Stars. So Dave Samuj will take up the attack from the southern end.
well, as I said, you asked Fred, you are calling.
It's just putting on the thinking cap, Mr. Wilson. So here's Samuj, passes umpire and bowls to Funili, and this one is a shortish length delivery. Unable to score, just punching out to the cover region. And there's no run. So the crowds continue to come out and support the cricket, lovely cricket here at the Digger Martin Sporting Complex. This one. Indeed, they have rotated the strike well. Some good partnerships. Jesse Sokwa definitely doing the bulk of the scoring. This one is a funnel delivery. Driven straight. Oh. A minor error there from David Guerra. Misfeeling. As you mentioned before, this Northside Future Stars, like something is wrong. They are not looking up for it. They are not thrilled, as this may be a must-win situation for them to know their fate and keep them in the tournament.
Semi-final.
So some good camaraderie there. You see Kwesi Fanilia being escorted out. Boy, oh boy, that looks to be a bit high. So the DRS system. So we see the Parman natives there, Ramon Diaz and Kwesi Fonilia, coming down.
So it's 74 for the loss of 2.
I'll greatly appreciate such. So the new batsman is the guy short in structure, but he's a very good upcoming young player. That is Andre Suglal. Applied his trade for the Hillview College outfit in this year's Secondary Schools Cricket League.
Well, he didn't have such a bad tournament. They started off a little slow in secondary schools, but in the end, I think they eventually came from behind and ran third or something so in the standings.
So I think this position of the game will suit him well. He's a stroke player. He's going to knock the ball around before he gets going. And let's see how Jesse Sukwa, he needs to bat deep as possible in this instinct.
Well, he's the man in 43 from 37. So he needs to just carry on, let the other batters play around him. And he needs to set the tone to finish up for his team.
So Samuj into Suglal. He's up and running immediately, just punching this on to the backward point region and gets an easy single in the end.
So 75 for the loss of 2. We are in over number 10. One more legal delivery for the Blue Waters drinks break. I think, Gavin, you may need that break there because it looked like you were dragging some chain earlier on.
Hi, it's been a long day indeed, Mr. Wilson. But I know you were awake with the elegant shots that you were umpiring to earlier at the hot sun. So this one is a big heave outside of the outside.
Gavin, it's not a long day. Each day have 24 hours. Very rare.
Some days may be longer, Mr. Wilson. So as we see the conclusion of the 10th over, the score is now 75 for 2. We'll have the Blue Waters drinks break and be right back.
Somebody pass blue water, somebody bring blue water, somebody get blue water, and we ready now. When you feeling hard, take a blue water spray. Take a blue water spray. In your school or house, take a blue water spray. When the bus run out, take a blue water spray. Party pussy water, working pussy water, school children they water. Blue water spray, fitness pussy water, the office pussy water.
Here at GMMB, love is the currency. And let's show you how we are able to transfer that energy into real conversations. Manners and respect.
Respect, my brother.
Respect, man. Speaking about respect, Adrian, I mean, how important is it to the whole banking experience?
So us at GMMB, as you know, we push a vision of love within our mission. And the purpose of that vision of love as it pertains to respect is us empathizing with our clients, being able to acknowledge their current position so that we could tailor a solution for them. Because everyone's position is not the same. So our vision of love allows us to connect with our customers and our clients respectively and provide them that unique service.
Truth be told, it's GMMB. Banking for real, with real people. Manners and respect.
Always, my friend.
Every time.
JMMB.
It's banking for real.
Do you have multiple loans with high installments? Is that weighing you down? Police Credit Union has the solution for you. Merge all your commitments into one manageable payment, affordable interest rate, and a comfortable loan repayment term. Break free from those shackles with our Free Yourself Debt Consolidation Loan. Let PCU be the key to your financial freedom. Apply for a Free Yourself loan today. All loans are subject to normal lending criteria. Police Credit Union, your future is safe with us.
Lotus brings you quality ingredients to help your culinary adventures. Lotus all-purpose flour for all your baking needs. Lotus baker's flour for breads, pizzas, roti and paos. Lotus cake flour for lighter cakes, muffins, biscuits and pastries. Lotus whole wheat flour for the health conscious wanting more fiber. Lotus cassava and wheat flour, an exceptional blend of natural cassava and wheat flour, adding a mild flavor to your baked goods. Create your good food moments today. Lotus, the confidence to create.
Welcome back to the Diego Martin Sporting Complex, as this one is on a knife edge, Mr. Wilson. The Queen's Park Cricket Club, at the end of 10 overs, they're 75 for 2. At the same stage, the Northside Future Stars, they were 77 for 2. Yeah, definitely. I think chasing, you'll definitely back Queen's Park to get those runs, because the total is already on the board. But the Northside Future Stars, they definitely have a good bowling attack. And what I've realized is that as the ball gets older, this Kookaburra ball, it's more difficult to get away, and it doesn't come onto the bat as easily as in the first 10 overs.
Yes, as you have seen in T20 cricket all over the world, as the ball gets older, it's harder to get it off the square or get it to the boundary. And what I've seen, an important game as this, the Northzone Future Stars captain winning the toss, I would have looked to insert the side and back my team. Oh, that's a very good shy there by Guerra. For some overthrows, his brother is very disappointed.
Yes. That should have been 1-1. You know, in the field, you normally call that 1-1. So you just collect the ball and hold it. But they're trying to get a wicket here, because they know that they need a wicket and need it fast, because they lost wickets in bunches when they batted.
After they took the blue waters, they spiked the water, they just started to lose a lot of wickets. They wanted to set 77 for the loss of 2 wickets. Oh, and they should have continued and put on a bigger total than the one that they got.
Yeah. So they definitely would not have a. They definitely would not be happy with the total that they would have set. 30 runs short of what is the total on this chart.
Well, and there we see the Queen's Park batters continue doing the sensible thing, just dropping and running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over and over, and easing the pressure off of themselves as they chase down this total.
Right there. But it's been a good knock.
Well, Sukwa, he was dropped when he didn't have a run on the board. We could have been going Cora to some corridor and bust up shot, but he was let off by the captain, Guerra, who is bowling now, and he has made good the chance that he got.
Was the old mantra?
Well, as you have seen during the tournament, Gordon, a lot of catches have been put down. I don't know if it has some problem with the lights, but the lighting looks very good. But it seems like the players outside there, like some of them are not seen well in the night.
No, what I is that when you're accustomed to playing, no disrespect to the Northzone, but when you're accustomed to playing only day cricket, when you're only playing daytime cricket, what ends up happening is that when the lights are switched on, it's just a different feel. It's different, the ball coming out of the darkness and the ball coming out of the blazing sunlight.
Well, the adjustment has to be made, because some games, some games you get in the day, and this one is hit up in the air. Who wants it? Oh, my. Oh. We have to talk to Mr. Wales and the Northzone Cricket Council if we could get some of those drops. It seems like that coconut is very good.
Simple chance.
So it seems like Guerra once more. And this one, again, banged over the bowler's head. They go through for one. And that's all there would be. Total moves on to 79, I make it. We are in over number 11.
At the end of 11 overs, the Queen's Park Cricket Club get to 130 to win this one. They're 79 for 2.
Well, and as we were saying, Gordon, Northside Future Stars need to get some wickets. And there they had one easy, a dolly, as some of the commentators would say. 51 run needed of 54 legal deliveries. So, Queen's Park Cricket Club in the ascendancy here in this encounter, looking to get their first victory, finish the tournament on a high, and they might put the Northzone Future Stars out with them.
Yeah, I think they use this way.
Yes, the Veins, I think he bowled 2 overs earlier on. We'll get his figures shortly. He's taken over from Dave Samuj, who bowled 1 for 7.
Yeah, he definitely was going quite well. As the captain there, Guerra, looking to continue the bowling, looking to continue his field changing.
He's trying to marshal his troops, lead from the front.
Well done, Keely. Well done, Keely. Well done, Keely. There we go, Sammy. There you go,
You get doing the fielding.
I think that is Samuj who is continuing there, Gordon. I think the Veins was just lending some inspiration and some knowledge to him.
Yes, Samuj continuing. Guz, 1 for 7.
I think he's into his 3rd over. He has really come to the party here for his captain. The rest of the bowlers, I think Akil Guerra, he had a good spell with his 3 overs.
Driven straight back to the bowler. I think it was more self-preservation than a touch there. I love that replay.
Well, it's another dot ball that goes into the scorebook, so they're looking to bring it down to almost a run a ball. It was 51 from 54 deliveries, and these first 2 deliveries are 2 dot balls.
There.
Well, it all adds to the impetus when you could feel off your own bowling. It comes like, as you say, the 12th man is crowd support. And this Northside Future Stars, they have brought down their supporters from up Maracas.
Them down, they're here.
So it's 80 for the loss of 2. We are in over number 12 of this encounter. Samuj there just straying a little bit outside the line of some of the umpire had no other cause but to call wide.
Rectification of the mic and the bowling. As we see the adjustment with the bowling on the field.
Well, Gordon, as I'm saying, Ram Samuj has really come to the party for his skipper. 1 for 8 in his 3rd over. And it's not a big total that they're defending, but he has really come to the party bowling a nice tight line and length. He's looking to bowl wicket to wicket. If the batsman missing hits it, he hits, and he can pick up another wicket for his captain.
Well, good bowling, buddy. Good bowling, buddy.
Well, it seemed like three men alone are playing. The bowler, the batter, and Medina. And the second bowler has gone straight to Medina. Right, so we eyeing over number 11, 80 for the loss of 2. Looking to get to 130 for victory here is Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone. And Samuj once more. Oh, that is well bowled here. The batsman looking at the umpire, he's unmoved. Well, as we see some teams all over the world, they have this ploy to bowl the wide Yorkers at certain batsmen to try to get them off their game because, well, in this day and age of technology, it seems that plenty teams know where your strong points and where your weak points are. Yes, so as Samuj comes in once again. Oh, this one is into the pads there. Very beautiful Yorker to the end of over number 12.
So at the end of 12 overs, as we see a smile on the face of umpire Small. At the end of 12 overs, the Queen's Park Cricket Club, they're 80 for 2.
Subway Series presents the Italianos. 3 new subs made with an Italian flair. Say ciao to the zesty hotshot Italiano, the tastier than ever ultimate BMT, or go all in with the boss. Each served with a free 16-ounce drink. Elevate your game at Subway.
Live action here at the Diego Martin Sporting Facility. The Northside Future Stars up against Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone. The Queen's Park Cricket Club looking to get to 130 to win this one. They're 80 for 2. At the wicket, Jesse Sukwa, he's on 44. Andres Shuglala, he's on 4. A very interesting encounter here, Mr. Wilson.
Yes, I must say so. Yeah, Gordon. And Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone, they have paced their chase, their reply quite nicely behind Jesse Sukwa, who's on 44 from 47 deliveries. He has stayed there. He has been the Rock of Gibraltar holding the innings together. Seems like Medina has come on. He has 2 more overs. So I hope he comes back real better than he did in his first spell, where he was a bit wayward and spraying the ball over. Well, he knows that the captain needs him to step up here.
Well, there's 50. They need to get 50 required from 48 deliveries.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Medina, he's coming to bowl to Andre.
And he's bowled him. So on the return, Medina strikes. He gets the breakthrough. Much needed by the Northside Future Stars.
So it seems like Andre left the gate open there and the dog ran out in the road and got bunks because he was beaten all ends up.
Yeah, he was beaten there by a beauty from Medina. So just what the doctor ordered for the Northside Future Stars, and they are backing it here, looking to restrict this Queen's Park Cricket Club team. Look at it again. He played all around it, and it just clipped the leg stump, knocked it back. They celebrate.
And as they continue, they're looking to pick up some more wickets here. So 80 for 3 at the start of over number 13. Medina answering the call of his captain.
And it's Kulai who comes in. He's going to replace Akash.
Kula, yes, I think he played for Presentation College Shawanas, I believe, in the Secondary Schools Cricket League.
He comes to the wicket. Andre Medina doing the job that is Captain Axe, as he's going to continue.
And that's what is being said, Gordon. When it comes down to the nitty-gritty, the big players or the guest players need to step up and assist in trying to get their team over the line.
Yeah, it's going to be a nail biter here. The fans, they've packed in at the Diego Martin Sporting Facility.
And as we see, continue to have lots of giveaways. We have fan of the match. We have man of the match. I don't think we ever had anything for commentator of the night.
But we don't want any competition in the box. We must be complimentary, not competitive. Yes.
Oh, and this one is very close.
A loud appeal. That is very, very close. I love to see the replay on that.
Well, I think from the angle where he's bowling, trying to go across the batter, I think that one maybe just pitched outside leg.
Well, it didn't pitch at all. I think
well, if it on the full, it would have just been outside leg. So I see the umpire is the best position to make that decision.
Yeah.
As you said, I'd love to see the replay there, but I'm backing the umpires and them. He has got this spot on.
I think your umpire petticoat is just showing.
So Medina once more.
This one play it out on the offside. Good fielding there by Akil Guerra, but they're still able to get through 4-1. So Kula is off the mark. Sukwa gets back on strike.
So not a bad over being served up here by Medina. He's in there still over. He's one wicket for 22 runs. And he's looking to answer the call for his captain here.
Just driven straight back down the ground. They'll go through for 1, and they come back for 2.
I think
they're a bit lazy in getting to the ball.
I think the wicket of Sukwa is very important here in this chase here. If they have picked up Sukwa's wicket, they would tell themselves they are back on top.
Yeah, I think it's a crucial wicket at this point.
To add some more pressure to the Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone. Oh, this one rushed onto him there.
So a very good spell thus far. A very good over.
Yes,
The
Medina.
wicket plus 3 deliveries.
Yeah,
plus 3 runs.
Medina is really mixing it up here. He's keeping the batter Sukwa quiet, and he has been there from the start.
He's driving this one back. Gets a hand to it, but unable to stop the single. So they get through for a single. So Sukwa able to keep the strike, and that brings the over to an end. So at the end of 13 overs, the Queen's Park Cricket Club, they're 84 for 3.
Well, 46 runs required from 42 deliveries. Will they get there? As you said, as I used to be saying in my commentary, when it gets down to nail biting time, those who don't have nails will be provided.
Well, there we see Sukwa. He stands out there with that 47 from 50 deliveries. Not much after that, his skipper with 16 from 15 deliveries. And that's the equation, a simple one. 46 runs to get, 42 balls to get them from as Queen's Park Cricket Club tried to beat the Northside Future Stars in this exciting game here in the Northzone T20 Festival. That man has the keys to the city, or the keys to this match, Jesse Sukwa, as he's about to face up to the bowling of Samuj, who's going to continue.
Well, I think this will be the final over in his spell. He has really bowled a great spell, 3 overs, one wicket for 8 runs. So he's looking to try to get a breakthrough for his captain here. As we said, this ain't over till the fat lady sings. I think she was downstairs there with some lime and some honey, warming up her voice for a little later on.
She's not come out on the balcony just yet. We know she's in the stadium.
And this is what's supposed to bring out the crowd and keep the people interested in the cricket. These kind of games, small total. Oh, that one was very close there, but umpire Small, he's not taking any liberties here this evening.
Yeah, it was flirting with that red line. Of course, the red line is just, it's not official. It's really a guide.
Yes, a guide, as said. And one more goes on to the total, 85 for the loss of 3. We are into over number 14. So the equation is coming down. It's very tight. Oh.
And that's a French cut. It goes past the keeper and into the fence for 4.
Well, that is adding insult to injury there, Gordon. A beautiful delivery. Caught the batsman playing a false shot.
Up the 100 for Sukwa. Jesse Sukwa. He gets his 50, sorry. I'm so excited here. He gets the 50. A French cut pass, Padella. The inside edge found. It raced to the fence for 4. And to the applause of the Queen's Park faithful, Sukwa reaches the 50.
Well, he's the man who needs to stay there and take his team over the line. He has been there from the start. He was given a chance very early in his innings, and he has capitalized. I believe Captain Guerra will be grinding his teeth there for that missed opportunity.
That's a good delivery. Medina able to do the fielding there at mid-off. And often we have said that combination. Samuj to Sukwa, and then playing it to Medina.
Well, you see his line is immaculate. It's just outside the off stump or fourth stump region, where if the batsman has to take a chance, he has to try to go inside out over the cover region. This one, he's tugging it. Yeah, the fielder coming off the boundary keeps him down to a single. So he's doing the right thing. That's 6 runs in the over so far, off of 3 legal deliveries. I don't think the run rate is just above 6 or whatever, and they are keeping up with that.
Yeah. It started at just over 6, and it's kept that way almost all the way through.
But as I say, all they need is either 2 wickets or 2 good overs, and they could reapply the pressure back onto the...
He struck in front. That's a very close one, yes. And he goes, Kolai goes. Samuj gets the wicket. The Northside Future Stars, they've struck. As QPCC, they slipped to 90 for 4.
And as it normally happens, Gordon, the batsman is saying that the shot that he played, it looked like the ball was going on the leg side. But that pitch on, it looked like he just came across and tried to work it to leg, and he was struck in front.
Yeah, I think the replay will show that conclusively that he was struck in front. But it brings to the wicket the experience of Paul. Look at it here. Yeah, he's plump in front. Anything plumper than that, you got to ask for the line, the plumb line.
Yeah, so we have to go to the cemetery and see if the dead has risen, because he was dead in front. I don't know what's the disappointment. I feel you're disappointed at the shot that he played.
Yeah, I think it was more the shot that he played. He showed that he went across the line and he should have been playing straight. The North Side Future Stars, the inner huddle, still smiles. They're still urging themselves on.
The captain is motivating his team there, keeping them in the hunt. All he's trying to say, let us pick up 2 more wickets or keep it tight for 2 overs, and we'll see what transpires. And it's Supal who has come to the wicket. 90 for 4 in the 14th over. Queen's Park Cricket Club North Zone requires further 40 runs from 38 deliveries. And I must say, Dave Samuj is bowling an immaculate spell here for his captain. He's in his 4th over. He has picked up 2 for 14.
2 for 14, excellent bowling figures.
And he still has 2 legal deliveries to go. If he picks up another wicket here, I think they would have to buy a lot of bacon shark for him by Uncle Sam when they go back up the road later or tomorrow.
Well, if he gets another wicket here, I think the man of the match award will go to him.
So there we see Samuj making some adjustment to the field. He's making sure he gets his fielders in the right position as he comes in to bowl to Supal. Oh, this one drifting, and he flicks that to the man at short mid wicket there, and he's off the mark. So one more to the total. So I think this could be the big wicket here. If they pick up Jesse Sukwa here, that could put the cat among the pigeons.
Yeah, it's going to be a nail-biting finish. If they can get Sukwa, he will know that. He's played one way, though. A very carefree innings here. Breezy innings, if you can call it that.
Yes, and he's just above a runner ball. Oh, this one was right up there in the buckle, just digging that one out. And they'll get back for 2 runs quite comfortably.
So 2 more to the total, and that brings the 14th over to an end. At the end of 14 overs, the Queen's Park Cricket Club are looking to get to 130 for victory. They're 93 for 4.
Lotus brings you quality ingredients to help your culinary adventures. Lotus all-purpose flour for all your baking needs. Lotus baker's flour for breads, pizzas, roti and paos. Lotus cake flour for lighter cakes, muffins, biscuits and pastries. Lotus whole wheat flour for the health conscious wanting more fiber. Lotus cassava and wheat flour, an exceptional blend of natural cassava and wheat flour, adding a mild flavor to your baked goods. Create your good food moments today. Lotus, the confidence to create.
Yes, I must say welcome back to the Diego Martin Regional Sporting Complex. We are almost to the business end of this encounter between Northside Future Stars and Queen's Park Cricket Club Northzone. The Queen's Park Cricket Club, they are 93 for the loss of 4 at the end of 14 overs. There we see, it look like Akil Guerra, who's about to come into bowl, I believe, his final over of his spell. Samuj, 4 overs, no maidens, 2 wickets for 17 runs. His skipper couldn't ask for anything more. And he's looking for his rest of bowlers to come to the party and pull his team out of this hole that they dug for themselves.
Yeah, 37 runs to get of 36 balls, almost a runner ball. Are we going to see a super over here again? We've seen it once already in this competition.
Well, it could go down to the wire here. It will be very tight. It's who's going to hold their nerve. Yeah, is it the fielding team or is it the batting team? It's left to be seen. It's Akil Guerra.
It's a full toss, peels off the edge. Ramon Diaz unable to get a ball in.
So that one rushed him. It looked like it surprised the batter there. Sukwai. So it's 94 for the loss of 4. We are in over number 15. So we almost don't turn a ball. Guerra looking to keep things tight here. Looking to pick up a wicket here for his skipper. And Supoli has moved on for 2 runs from 2 balls, 2 deliveries. And this time again, Sukwa is pushing that down back past the bowler for an easy single. So he's going at a runner ball, 55 from 55 deliveries, 95 for the loss of 4. We're here, we must thank our sponsors, the Prime Minister's Sports and Cultural Fund, National Flour Mills, NLCB, KFC, and all those sponsors who have chipped in to make this such a wonderful tournament. We must thank the executive of the Northzone Cricket Council for putting on such another wonderful T20 cricket festival. Oh, this one, he's looking to bang that one through the cover, not making contact. He's down on 1 year, a bit disappointed in the shot that he played. We must thank the Northzone Cricket Umpires and Scores Association, for providing the umpires for this tournament, and remind you that they are having a compact course coming up very soon. You'll get details of that as the commentary goes on. This one, see Paul banging that one there, backward of point there, and goes into the boundary for 4. A much needed boundary. So 99 for the loss of 4. We are in over number 15. I must say welcome back to Garvin.
So hello and welcome, viewers. Boy, oh boy, we got a match on our hands here. It's going to be a nail biter, as it's 31 from 32 deliveries.
And Guerra trying to keep things tight here. Trying to pick up a wicket for his skipper.
Tossed up on the line of off stump. Driven out nicely to the long off fieldsman. Hernandez comes off the boundary and restrict them to 1. Jesse Sukwa has played a very mature innings here. Took his chances up front and has settled nicely. Let's see how he paces this run chase. What is left in the tank from this young man. Kira again. Foolish delivery, tugged away to the long off fieldsman. So that culminates over number 15 with the score on 101 for 4. A further 29 as you see the young supporters from the north side, Future Stars. They are the Future Stars indeed.
Well, they are still up at this hour, enjoying the cricket, having a time. And 29 needed from 30 deliveries.
So this augurs well for the neutral supporters. It's a very good game here. It's going down to the wire. It's a low-scoring one. But it goes to show that what a good fight it has been. And it's rather unfortunate that the Queen's Park outfit has now turned up to play cricket.
Well, sometimes, as we say, Garvin, it's too little too late. They didn't have a very good start to the tournament, and it just continued to go downhill from there. But as we say, you can't write off no team on the day. You could play your best cricket and come out on top.
And as you know, as the older heads used to say, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So they will be credited for this. So it's Devines to pick up the attack from the northern end.
So he's starting over number 16 here. They're trying to go down to the wire here. Is the north side Future Stars.
So Devines again passes umpire Sukwa, making room, and he's hoiking this one down. And this one has gone the distance. Jesse Sukwa delivering a KFC maximum at a very critical junction here. So you see the replay again. This one is a short pitch delivery. Sukwa advancing down the track and spreading his levers and making sufficient contact to see that one over the line.
Well, he has been there from the start, so I believe, as you said, what is the Veins appealing there for? It have night court?
I think that's the umpiring you here, Mr. Wilson.
No,
that one is a way down the leg side by all means.
You can see all 3 stumps there, Garvin. I don't know if he has a lot of money to spend to waste that appeal.
It's all right. So that boundary brings the required equation down to 23 from 27. This one is a foolish delivery. Straight back to the Veins. So, see Dave Samouj marshalling his troops, attempting to make some changes here. This is a very good change indeed. Bringing the fine leg inside the circle to a backward square. So the field is a third man on the boundary, cover on the boundary, long off and long on. There's a ring of fielders on the off. The crowds have remained for the culmination of this game. So again, it's down
this one is fishing outside there. Well, the captain, Kendall Guerra, must be ruined that chance in his first over where he dropped Jesse Sukwa when he hadn't got off the mark. Now, with 62 runs later, he's adding salt to the wounds of the Northside Future Stars.
Lovely young ladies in the crowd. Our cameraman has a magnet to find them.
As I told you, Gavin, Trinidad and Tobago have produced some really beautiful women. We have been Miss World, Miss Universe. And that one is peeling off, going back on the square.
Boy, oh boy, this is going to run close to the boundary. And that's a brilliant stop there.
By James.
By James, definitely saving his team 2 runs. That's a match-winning stop by any stretch of the imagination. But it's a case of the ball is going wherever the fieldsmen aren't. So that brings the end to the 16th over. Some 8 runs coming off that over, bowled by Devines, and the score is now 109 for 4.
And
Blue Water's posse identified. Somebody pass blue water. Somebody bring blue water. Somebody get blue water. And we ready now. When you feeling hard, take up the water spray. Take up the water spray. In your school or house, take up the water spray. When the bus run out, take up the water spray. Party posse water. Working posse water. School children they water. Blue water spray. Fitness posse water. The office posse water.
See a bowling change.
yes, there is the supporters with their thumbs up supporting their team here. Down to the wire.
So we're in for a cracker here this afternoon.
So Captain Guerra ringing the changes here. We have 24 legal deliveries to go, 21 needed. Oh, and this one is bang back past the bowler there. One easy single taken. So if they pick up the singles, they will be thereabout. And with the odd boundary here and there, they're not really under no pressure per se. And with Jesse Sukwa outside there, 64 from 62 deliveries, they would say it's all well and good.
I think there's no need to panic. I think the deeper they carry this game, we'll see them over the line. No need for any rash shots at this time, but this is where experience will come in, and we'll see the grit and determination of young Jesse Sukwa. He has played well. He has ride his luck till this point. Let's see if you can see his team over the line.
Well, as being said there, sometimes, oh.
Bad delivery. Now is not the time for Andre Medina to try back at the arm deliveries and knuckleballs at this time. I think you just have to stick to the basics.
And that's what is needed. Captain is asking, don't try anything. Let the batsmen and them
18
try
from
something.
22 deliveries now.
You have just given away, I believe, 2 runs because I think they also crossed for a single to make it much easier for the batting team.
So it brings Sipol back on strike now. I think he's going to have a go to try to pick up a boundary in this over. And this one is placed into the gap again. Case of trying too much is Andre Medina.
He has really gone away from the basics here. He came back with his 3rd over quite nicely, picked up a wicket, and the over just cost about 2 or 3 runs. But he's trying
Sunday lunch served up early there. Dropping the required rate to 14 from 21 deliveries. I think this is a harsh call there by Kendall Guerra to bring Medina back at this time. That's the line that he should be. This one is crunched through the offside. There's protection out there.
What I'm saying, they couldn't have saved him for the last over. They needed some impetus. I believe that they should have tried the next 2 overs to keep it tight, to give him something to bowl at, and when the batters take a chance, he might have even got a wicket or 2.
Because I know Kendall Guerra has overs up his sleeve.
I see that he's warming up there, so he might be bowling the next over number 18.
This one is peeling outside the outside edge. It's a rather strange feel for a right and off spinner with the third man on the boundary. I think that is...
Well, Gavin, as we saw in the first game, a lot of balls peeled off the edge and flew in that third man region for boundaries. Oh, there we see one of our top scorers there. She's having a time. She's on camera.
I will repeat, that is a very weird feel indeed, because he's not bowling with much pace on the ball. So that culminates this over, and it's 17 gone. The score is now 118 for 4.
12 runs needed from 18 legal deliveries. So it seems like it could be a little too late as we watch it there. Queen's Park, Sukwa 62, not out. And he has been a lot of partnerships there from the beginning. So 118 for the loss of 4 at the end of 17 overs. 12 runs needed from 18 legal deliveries. Kendall Guerra 3 overs, 12 from 18. So as we are here live and alive, the Diego Martin Regional Sporting Complex, Cricket Glorious Cricket, presented by the Northzone Cricket Council T20 Festival. We must thank all our sponsors, the Prime Minister Sports and Cultural Fund, National Flour Mills, Blue Waters, NLCB, and all the different sponsors who are here sponsoring Cricket Glorious Cricket. We see the youngsters are here outside. We see the young, the old, the indifferent. The captain, Kendall Garrett, ball in hand, about to bowl his final over. He has none for 19.
Guerra into Suka. This was a slow delivery. It's a good start. This one's going to run away close to the fence.
Keeper!
James. So 2 more to the total there.
So it's down to 10 runs needed from 17 legal deliveries. And I believe, Gavin, I think the North Side Future Stars missed a trick here by winning the toss and choosing the bat first. And they know they had to win. But you know what score you are chasing, so you could adjust your bat in the suit and play from there.
As mentioned before, I think it was a bit of complacency setting in, thinking that the Queen's Park outfit has gone 0-3 and probably would have been a walk in the park.
Well, they thought they may have came here today just to go through the motion, lay down and play dead because they're not to play for.
As we have seen today, the 2 teams that coming 0-3, coming with looking for a win. UIM doing that earlier today.
Yes, and as they say, a wounded animal, a wounded team is most dangerous when they're down. You can't count them out.
The order of the day here seems to be slow deliveries from Akil Guerra, but I think he missed a trick. He was supposed to come for the previous over.
Not Akil, this is Kendall, is the skipper.
And give himself a chance to see his spin bowlers probably defend a bit more down to the back end. Chancing Andre Medina, not taking anything away from him. He has had a good tournament thus far.
But as we have seen, the slower bowlers was more productive in the latter stages of the game because the skipper for Queen's Park Cricket Council, he came on and bowled 2 overs of spin and picked up 2 wickets in the dregs as he slowed it down. When he was bowling earlier on in the power play, when he was bowling medium pace, he was taken to the cleaners.
Indeed. But so we have a David versus Goliath situation here. I see some bright smiles from the Queen's Park supporters. It's Kendall Guerra versus Jesse Sukwa, and he's going across and tugging this one down to the mid-wicket region, and that's going to run into the fence. That is definitely a nail in the coffin.
And he has just told Guerra, you dropped me earlier on, and this is the result of why I'm still here. So I'm going to put it to the side.
That it's a good ploy, the slow delivery to the back end, but it's not applicable to bowls 6 and 6. You then become predictable, as you see Jesse Sukwa taking the initiative and walking straight over to the off stump and waiting on that delivery. He had enough time to tug that one through the vacant mid-wicket region.
As we have said, Garvin, all through this evening's commentary, is that he has been there from the start, and that would be 4 more. So it looked like it's almost, well, I think that's the end. I think that's the end of the game with, yes. So we must say congratulations to the Queen's Park Cricket Club, Northzone, on their victory, their first victory of the tournament over the Northside Future Stars.
So Queen's Park upsetting the advocate here, as we see the supporters in all their voice. Northside Future Stars will think they have lost the plot, giving away a comfortable. So they seem to be in good spirits nonetheless. They still have 1 game to play and all to play for. As you see, the man of the moment, Jesse Sukwa, take a bow, young man. That was a very important and mature knock from the young man. So they're proving that there would be no beat-up sides here. All the teams that have gone 0-3 has managed to tick the boxes and get a win in the win column. So that proves the level of cricket here at the Northzone T20 Festival, Mr. Wilson.
Yes, Garvin, it seems like some teams got off to a bad start and they couldn't recover in such a short tournament where you only have 4 games to play. You need to get off to a winning start to have any chance of making it to the next rounds, to the semi-finals. And
so as we about to run through the highlights of this innings, we see Satram Angie Medina picking up some boundaries early up. He was picked up soon after by a bad miss by Jesse Sukwa, comical in the end. Gopal picking up a wicket there. So, see Bradley Boodoo coming into the attack and picking up a wicket that put the Northside Future on the back foot there. Burke picking up a wicket as well. So you see the start here. This is the moment Kendall Guerra dropping Jesse Sukwa, and he was meant to pay for that. This one slicing off the outside edge down to the 3rd man boundary. Akil Guerra coming into the attack and picking up an early wicket there. Dave Samuj getting into the act, picking up Funilia. This was a close shave there. Medina then removed. That was an inside edge, tongue to the fine leg boundary. Samuj continued along his merry way, picking up another wicket. The Veens came in for some stick in the back end of the. This was a brilliant stop there by James again. Medina then put one into the slot and was easily deposited over the mid-wicket region. And Guerra on his return paid the ultimate price for the cardinal sin of dropping Jesse Sukwa. Felt the full brunt of his bat to the back end of the innings. This one was a very good looking shot, backing away and crashing it through the cover region was Jesse Sukwa. This one was straight as a pin, but bad miss again there. This time Padilla. So Jesse Sukwa, by a unanimous decision, will be the man of the match for his splendid knock. So the 130 proving to be chalk and cheese and small change for this Queen's Park outfit, who has finally found their groove as they come to the end of the tournament.
Well, it could be, well, as we say, too little, too late. They must be going fishing because their tournament has come to an end. This was their final game. And we'll be back here tomorrow from 2 o'clock for game number 1. We have 2 games tomorrow as we come to the back end of the tournament. And we hope all teams, all the success as they go through the rest of the tournament. And the supporters, thank you for coming out, and we hope that you reach home safe, and to each and everyone.
So we want to say thanks again for all the viewers viewing. This is another proud production of Flow Sports. My name is Darryl Williams, and we are signing out. We're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Stay safe, Trinidad and Tobago.